Tuesday already?
He said cute. What you said? You cut off right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week we all been waiting for. The soothing sounds of Casual Nerd Problem. But what happens when you get head? What happens when that head is in a jar? That's right, folks. Just the jar head will be here tonight for your entertainment pleasure.
Yes, fine.
And what happens when Canadian's finest dons the cow? That's right, the White Knight, the Dark Knight, all together. One will be here tonight.
I need you on Friday, buddy.
Everyday Collector is in the house tonight. And of course, the host with the most from coast to coast, 800 subs and climbing. Give it up for Casual Nerd Problem.
That was really good.
I know, right? That was a nice transition.
Oh, and Anthony Kennedy just popped up. I need at least one more person. So I'm like,
With the Rashid.
Pretty close. Pretty
what
close.
if, I love your shirt, Anthony Kennedy.
That shirt is.
Oh, this shirt. This whole thing. This whole thing. It's made of pure silk.
Is that the exclusive right there?
That's beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Hell yeah.
Nothing but silk touches this body.
What up, people, Joel?
Yeah, man. So today was crazy. We were going for that 3-mile walk. It got dark around 4:30, and I was like, "All right, I'm going home now." My mom
time
was supposed to go home when the lights came on, so I got to get out of here.
You trained.
Your parents raised you right.
Yeah, something like that. But it freaks me out, man. Just a jarhead. How about you, man? How's your day? How's your weekend?
It was all right, man. Goes by too fast. Weekends go by way too fast. Even, if you take your time, it still goes by fast, it seems like. So, I don't know how you guys have so much energy right now, but I'm trying to muster some right now.
I don't know. Crippler, man. How about you? How you been?
I don't know if I'm in a real reality. I don't know if this is the dark place. I don't know if I'm filled with the dark presence, because all I've been playing was that Alan Wake 2, and it's so trippy and amazing. I don't know what's real or not anymore.
Piggy!
It's dope.
What's up,
Other than that, dude, I was working till like 3 a.m. or something last night. I stopped.
God damn.
I get ready, do my thing, get ready for bed, and then like figuring out when I'm gonna check, and then Fader was streaming at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the
let me figure out
what
the
the hell are
streaming.
you doing up right
It's 3 in the morning, man. Go to sleep.
I was like, all right, Prince, put me to sleep.
Yeah. Hey, man,
Yeah.
he's doing
He's
it.
hitting up the collectors in Asia.
Yeah,
exactly, right?
He's like,
trying to
yo.
get those Asian numbers up.
Thailand.
And I think there was a few people in there. Vision was in there. A couple of people that usually rock with us was there. So I was like, there's some night owls out there.
Gotta get the
Be
Asian
careful.
delegation on his side. Gotta get the numbers.
Yeah, that's true. I was about to say something, but I love my Asian people, and I didn't want them to take it the wrong way. So
This is my new clip, so I was going to use this for Fatal.
Woo! 44, that's me! Get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts. Woo! Give me some!
yeah, get your
I got
cold
these-
cuts on.
That's Fatal 3 in the morning right there. Do you guys remember that commercial? That commercial was from, I think,
Yeah.
I forget which one it was. Was it Arby's or was it just, I forget.
Buck things.
But yeah, it's been a
What
while.
up, homie? What
Piggy-
what year is that from?
I think it's 2012, it said, when I picked it up from you too. I think.
I haven't had normal TV or TV commercials for a very long.
Oh, you're not missing anything. There's no big commercials anywhere.
It freaks me out when I see a commercial, but yeah.
Yeah.
Piggy, how about you, man? How you been? Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute.
You're on mute.
It's always computer problems. I won't complain, man. My blade came in.
Woo!
Nice.
Man, I'm loving it. Minus some things here and there, but
Oh?
yeah, it's still like a 4.5 out of 5. But overall, I'm loving it, man.
Anything like Rashid? Or is it just...
You can kind of see on the back of the jacket where it's kind of it won't hold up unless you doctor it a little bit from what I
Oh.
can gather. And then his weapons are a little dull. Like
That doesn't sound like a 4.5 because that seems like that is
Let me tell you.
functionality.
the statue is so dope in itself. It would
Mhm.
still be dope without the coat. And then even the weapons, the design of them was really good, but it was just like really dull. Like to give you an example, like the statue is like masterpiece quality, and then the weapons are like, you remember when you used to get those Mattel like He-Man, and you
Yeah.
had little like plasticky type of doll. That's
Mhm.
what the weapons look like in person. So I'm gonna get some stuff. Like I saw some stuff on Amazon that I've seen people use to like spruce up chrome and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'll put it on the weapons and just kind of see if that.
What-
The
was
cool
that
things
like
are
that
all
with
of those
the
are all.
prototype? Was that like that with the prototype? I don't remember if it was like that.
I don't remember. I
Yeah.
don't remember it being that dull. I think.
Yeah.
I figured like we
I
would.
think
say
we would have
something.
pointed out if it,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, from what I could see from the picture, like from remembering the prototypes, it was like metallic. It was straight
Yeah.
up metallic. And then
Soon as Slifer took him out and showed them, like, and it's cool because he's like one of the realest persons. So just because he got it, he ain't gonna be like, oh, he was like, no, these weapons are kind of dull. And that was the biggest complaint about. But like, the stuff that I think they needed to get right, well, they needed to get all of it right. But the stuff that would really, really mess up the statue was the sculpt and stuff like that. And I think they did a good job there.
and they nailed it. Like seeing that thing in person, the sculpt
Mhm.
is killing it. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks.
They got his
amazing.
lips.
Yeah, it looks even better than the pictures. You know what I mean? As far as the
Yeah,
sculpt.
they did because I especially without the glasses, because I remember when they had the glasses out and showed it early, I was like, that put the
That was our biggest
glasses on it.
complaint.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
But
fixed all of that.
they
Like,
fixed all of
three-
that stuff. Yo.
and all three portraits are dope. The sculpt is amazing. It's just a
Yeah,
little bit on the
Franco sculpts are my favorite, man. I love
Mm.
Franco sculpts.
man.
Franco did his
it
thing.
looked amazing. I was more so disappointed because it's been a while since like we've got some of these new pieces that PCS announced in hand. So
Mhm.
everybody's been waiting. Like, when are we gonna get some from PCS? All the stuff we're pre-ordering or we're seeing at the shows. So I just wanted it to knock it out the park, getting it in person. I was still excited. The wow factor was there. It was just like I said, the jacket and the weapons.
And that's where I reserve my judgment is mostly because like when you see me usually go crazy about a statue, it's because like everywhere I look is just crazy. So like that Killer Croc, right? Is like the weapons is one of the most the weapons alone is a
Yeah.
work of art. You know what I mean? So like when you put that much detail and not be like, okay, we nailed this. Okay, now let's just put some dull things. Even though you can, the cool thing about that is they are they're like just accessories pretty much. You can, if you're handy enough or if you know people, you could talk to casual people who be giving all of him those mods you be doing for like your Thanos and stuff like that. Maybe they can work something out and do something really cool.
Oh, you ain't saw, man? We got a little resident painter dude down. I'm gonna send you this video I did where I interviewed him.
Mhm.
We got like a little resident painter down here in Georgia where he's like he's got a whole shop set up. In the
There you
spot
go.
I go to on Sunday. So
Okay.
Mhm.
yeah,
Anthony, give my man a discount because he got to paint his own weapons.
man. Coin. Send me a coin.
A really
Plus you're
quick
picking the
thing.
coin.
What you
Oh,
about to say, John? I'm sorry.
No, I was going to ask you if you ended up getting that coin or not.
Yeah, I didn't get
My
the
man.
coin.
You didn't get a coin?
No.
Hey, really quick, since Cab just showed up, a big shout out to Cab for posting this on the. I love what. Come back! You got to see this, Crippler. Look at this! Watch this. Crippler, watch this. This is my funniest thing ever, man. Cab says, Jen, what do you say to the critics that you don't read enough omnibus? I was like, oh, Cab, man,
What
you're
a
in
savage.
trouble.
That's
I
awesome.
know, man.
And look at the
That's
look
amazing.
on his face. Look at the look on his face.
Yeah, he was like,
Jesus Christ.
Sad.
Yeah.
And Mr.
What was
X
the
looking like
response?
he want to crack up, man.
To his point, he was real. He was just like, man, I ain't got time anymore to
Yeah,
read
he
all
literally
this
said
stuff. Like, so I was like,
I thought that was the most savage thing. And I was like,
That was amazing.
I was watching it on my freaking living room TV, and I was like, oh man, I don't have a freaking keyboard right now.
The only thing that would have made that better is if Rashid would have been watching it and he would have came on right after that, like whatever.
Whatever. Yeah. That would have been the best. That's hardcore, but cool, Piggy.
Could I
Congrats
take
on
a
the,
moment real quick before we get too far in to thank my boy Rashid? Look at these things, yo. I'm thinking I'm gonna put them like right there. And then my boy Soundwave. Yo, they came in perfect condition.
Nice.
They look dope. They're like you get that little shine on them.
I didn't get mine yet, so that's cool.
Appreciate you, Darth Rashid. These things are
problem.
dope.
Casual,
Can
real
y'all hear
fast.
me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just glad that they got this saved. That's all.
Yeah, perfect. Yo, you sealed those things up like they weren't. He had like the
Oh.
tape on that thing was just like,
No, because
dude.
I know that's metal art, so it can still bend. And I used 2 boxes to tape them up because that's
It's
how
like-
people use like to send like comic book artwork. I
Yeah.
had that sent to me, so I just like I didn't want you to get them bent. You know what I'm saying? Knew
I
that you
trust
like 'em.
Rashid to ship anything now. The way that thing came, like it was like vacuum sealed, like it's like trying to get through that.
Can
thing.
you say that one more time? I just love watching Bucks, the envy in his eye.
Oh yeah. I
So
trust Rashid,
wait,
and
I
that's
gotta-
what that goes to for your shipping company, our shipping company, the shipping company.
There you
does.
go.
That's just,
Exactly, man.
you get your shit vacuum sealed, baby.
God
Exactly.
damn.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
I'm done. I appreciate you, homie.
Look, in that same vein,
If I see anything else Transformers, I got you, bro. You know
Man,
what
now I'm looking for Star Wars stuff. Be like, Rashid will like. It's like you
Nah,
want
you
to.
took- You took care of
Yeah,
no,
that's all
but
right,
you
man.
know, if I see anything Transformers, I'm gonna take care of you, man.
Appreciate
I
it.
can't believe.
Dope.
I'm
Can you
about
take
to
care of
say
me?
this. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Buck did the nicest thing, man. Y'all know I collect Ninja Turtles. From the movie where they had the little baby turtles, they had them at the spot by his crib, and he scooped them up for me and shipped them to me.
That's
So,
what's up, Buck.
They warned about that
man.
kind of stuff in the Bible. It's the end is near.
so what I did, hey John,
you are acting now.
what I did. Oh no! What I did, I had my backup cat sniff the box when I saw us from Buck. It wasn't my
Yeah.
favorite cat; it was the backup. So I was
Okay.
like,
Okay.
if he
Gotcha.
falls out, that means
You never know. You never know.
Well, so there wasn't anthrax in the box.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He survived. So yeah, shout out to Buck, man. Much appreciation.
That's what's up, Buck. Buck, thanks.
Awesome. Mr. Kennedy, you have yours going that says going broke. What's up with that?
Well, let's see. Thursday's the tweeter had Superman bust.
Oh yeah.
It's also PCS, the 3 Spider-Mans. So shit's
The
going broke real
Wolverine.
quick. The Wolverine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink that getting the whole Street Fighter line. If he's throwing out, because I'm tossing way too much money to the point that I'm just gonna have to like set up direct deposit to him and just auto transfer money every month to him, like child support.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I didn't get my child support check last week.
Yeah, you want that Spider-Man?
You want to have these kids, you're going to have to pay these bills.
You know who I listened to today? Tyrese. He had a podcast, and man, that guy in child support, I think he pays like 900,000 or something like that
No, it
per
doesn't.
year.
No,
It's
what
not-
happened was
forget.
it was the girl was trying to get the judge ordered like 20,000, but you know when you have child support, you can appeal the case.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're gonna win, but he's appealing it. So right now, she gotta wait for the next court date. Until that court date comes, he doesn't pay that 20,000. And so why she's not getting the child support, she's losing. She told him she was losing like her condo or some shit or whatever. And then she came on there saying that she regret divorcing him and stuff like that, But I mean, it could
Oh,
happen.
yeah, you regret when you ain't getting that money and you
Yeah.
losing your condo?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You're not getting your hair did and your nails done and all that.
Wow.
It's crazy, but it's crazy.
So good. Well, Kenny, anything else, man? How's your day? Everything good over the weekend?
Yeah,
Party?
everything. No, I ain't party. 46. I'm getting up there. 1 o'clock is like my bedtime.
Oh, snap. Oh, cool.
But yeah, but
Every
everything's
day-
good.
Good, man. Everyday collector. How about you, man?
Same old, buddy. Same old. Getting rid of. Time to take down the Halloween decorations. We put up the Christmas ones for the kids. Weather's been good here. Love the Kennedy representing. Appreciate that, buddy. It matches your eyes. It brings out your eyes. Though.
There you go, see?
Wow.
I figured if the cock crew can do it, I mean, you know, the Friday night crew can get together and do it too.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Ooh. And that's it. Nothing too crazy. Glad to be here and talk some statues. Lots to talk about. And yeah, I that Superman on Thursday is going to be tempting. I might jump in on that. But we'll see.
You know, I saw John on this Hunter the Collector, Hunter.
Yeah, with Jason. Yeah.
And man, I felt like they were talking about spiders, and they had those British accents, and I was like, if John doesn't poke fun at them at least once, like
no, he doesn't. He actually does. Jason's really. He's a collector, a big collector. He's built his entire YouTube channel.
yeah. He collects
on collecting like Lord of the Rings and so forth.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
But he's expanded the hobby into like spiders and other stuff. And he had invited me, and I said sure, let's hang out because he's a good guy, and I always wanted to stream with him. And he the way he tied in the channel so that both hobbies come together, the topics and everything, I thought was fantastic. Like none other, to be honest. He kept both sides constant discussion. And I thought he did a really good job. So yeah, if you guys haven't, check Jason out.
Yeah, spiders is like it's another hobby, right? So he connected it with the whole statue.
With the whole statue collecting, and yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Like spiders as the insect or spiders as the vehicle?
Yes, no spiders
tarantulas,
like tarantulas,
all that stuff. Like they collect all of it, man.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I know. I can't touch spiders, man. Like,
But he built his channel off of doing phenomenal Lord of the Rings reviews.
Oh man,
of
I
pieces
love
like Prime 1, Weta, and stuff. So
that is, and for him to do that and merge it so well as you're saying is crazy because those are like, I hate spiders. I love Lord of the Rings. So it's like, I was like,
how do you do it? Yeah.
Oh, man.
it's cool. It was a good time.
That's dope though.
Book Fangs, did you ever find your Red Sonja yet, or how's your day? How's your weekend?
Yeah, I did. But
you did?
So far, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I paid a really nice price, Mr. Kennedy.
That's dope.
Why are you directing it to me?
Is he okay?
What did I do?
No, because Mr. Kennedy had his doubts last week. He
Throw a
said,
Jeopardy question at him.
No, Buck, you said you picked it up on Friday, remember?
yeah, but before that, you were telling me that I wouldn't find it for below $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah, you got but this one reached out to you too, right? And you thought it was a scam?
This guy?
Yeah.
No. This guy, I didn't think it was a scam because like he was like his account was pretty old. He had a bunch of mutual friends, so like it didn't seem shady. Oh man,
he's reputable.
You see what Slifer said?
Yeah, I see that.
Wow.
I hope not. It's gonna arrive tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Unboxing on the constructive outrage then.
Oh man, hell no! I don't do live unboxing.
Hell no.
I don't do live unboxing. I don't have the balls for that anymore. I did it once. No, never again.
Why? What happened the first time?
No, it was just stressful.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
You know who has the balls for it though? Shane's doing the LBS Hulk tomorrow on Constructive Outrage.
Is he really?
Yes.
God damn.
Oh,
that's
gonna be fun.
I know. That's like, hold on.
Oh my god, that's
so
crazy.
keep your little red Sonja.
That's green balls tomorrow.
Your red
You know what's crazy?
We're
We're also working on.
Oh
my god. We're also working on dismantling the propaganda about like this trucking company. Because our sources say that Rashid did not use any trucking company. He used pirate ship, and he basically went to UPS to ship that package.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
See what I mean?
That's a lie. You can check my records. I never use pirate shipping. See all the false propaganda you doing?
His imagination is crazy though. You gotta give it to him. Like I don't know.
I'm real tired of him slandering my president.
You know,
We're
What?
gonna be
On
dropping
him.
the classified documents the month of the election. Just you wait.
we look forward
You
to.
are so full of shit.
He's
You so full of shit. The thing is, he's so full of shit, and he looks like Don King. So
That's the thing.
the
Like,
whole
I don't
package
even need
works.
Crip King anymore. I just use Buck.
Yeah, fuck it. He's so full of shit, man.
Well, Buck, glad to have you on.
Well, welcome, Buck.
Glad to have you on, man. Thanks for joining. And Rashid, man, how you been?
I was depressed last week because of my statue, my Blaze statue, and everything. But
You get Sideshow to take care of it, or how's that going?
yeah, I called them, so I'm just waiting for them. Send them all the pictures and stuff like that. Because you can see the adhesive and everything. So I'm trying to figure out what they're going to say about it.
Yeah, I saw you post.
I really love the piece. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yeah, man. But the experience now is like kind of ruined. But if they fix it, like they fix it, right? So they better fix it.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's just that the sword was kind of cheap.
Yeah,
Sir.
like Cypher said the same thing.
You can't use shit. Well, I don't know why would you make a great statue like that and make plastic glasses and a cheap sword like that? When it comes to that, he should have chromed those pieces out. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I'm willing to pay for the money. I'm willing to pay the money, but don't do a half-ass job. Not getting that ant, but you did about 98% of the work that was off the hook, and you made cheap weapons for the guy. Like, why?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
That's where you
I
save your
love
money.
everybody too that actually voiced that, because I know
I
it's
don't
hard.
want to save money like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will pay for the art.
Yeah.
But if you give me,
But that was his. I think that was his approach. Well, it's not to say that it's necessarily saving money, but it could have been them just dropping the ball, the factory dropping the ball. But that's how some ends have to be cut to stand out for, price point wise, and that's why Prime One charges the $2,000 per piece. It's because
but
when
you
get
actually hurt the artwork.
oh, of course, for sure.
It just I'd rather him charge me to chrome out the stakes, the blade, and the sword. And the sword is so thick that it's like
The fat ass.
yeah, man. It's like you can whip somebody with the sword instead of cutting them with it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So I think he should have chromed those pieces out.
Yeah. Well, you said the rest of the piece. I love like the little devils or vampires on the base. That looked like on everyone's videos and freaking pictures.
They could have made those metal, man. I think even if they made them metal,
you have to just be careful because like the magnets get stuck, so you have to literally grab the arm with the claws at the same time and pull it off so you don't break anything. But I love the piece, but it's just those two things: the glasses and that seam line of the coat.
It cheapens the statue a little bit,
Exactly, because
those little things like that.
Right. There's no way you should have go cheap on that statue at all. You coming out with the statue of Blade out of anybody. So your statue should be grill status. Period.
Especially like they got so much momentum as doing things new and quality, and so the first thing you want to do is you want to be like, look how dope. And the attention to detail and the paint, even on the littlest thing, yeah, and I think that's what separates some of like the dope statues from like good statues.
You can't go cheap on you can't be cheap on a sword. If you ain't gonna, at least if you're gonna chrome it out, you should have made it metal or something like that. But you don't do plastic and it's thick like a butter knife. Come on, bro.
I seen when Slife unboxed his, and he had the handle of it. It had the circles just like.
Bro, you could butter your bread with that knife, man. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you guys know if the PCS turtles are like that? Do their weapons look dull or like plasticky or whatever? I can't remember, to be honest.
I don't know.
Let us know in the chat.
But maybe somebody in the chat could say.
Well, going forward, hopefully Ant picks up on that, and like the next play that comes out, the museum one doesn't come out.
You
Like,
think they'll fix it for that if they're using the similar weapons, or?
I think they can fix it. I don't know if they will fix it.
If it meant price point would go up, would you pay the extra money?
I would.
I would have. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Nobody want to open get, like everyone I seen interact with that piece was like, none of them said they love the weapons. They said they tolerate them. It's not like the piece is great, but nobody said like
I'm getting it painted. Yeah,
and if
I'm
you're getting
painting
them
that.
painted and you have to pay to get it painted anyway.
I mean,
I'm just
how much
trying to
more,
understand.
How much more would it cost, for them to either chrome it out and make it metal? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's not going to cost you a lot. It's not.
It's not going to cost the collector much more than
for 400.
Yeah, but the attention to detail costs money. The time is what costs money.
When you have a company and you're selling artwork, okay, you're selling a character
for sure.
You're the only one that's doing, and you're doing one that looks more like Wesley Snipes close to the movie because that's why it's sold. So you do not cheapen. You do not become. You don't put everything to detail and say, you know what, let's go cheap on this. No, you don't do it.
No, Anthony Smart. I think what happened was he's like, I'm into this hobby. I'm into this community, so I want to make sure the modders get some love too, so they can make some money. There you go.
When I was unboxing it, like looking at the sculpt, I was hyped. I was like, man, this thing is amazing. Like I was like straight up on 10, like unboxing it. And then when I started pulling the weapons out, I felt like, man, I'm opening up the Masters of the Universe like action figure. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't. Like,
so I don't know.
I dropped down to 3 right there.
I don't know anything about like I'm not gonna say I don't know anything, but like the factory stuff behind the scenes, how that works, and the pricing, and I'm not necessarily familiar with that. But I try to sit back and think that we're in a collecting spot where the first thing that comes out of our mouths when we see a piece is pricing. That's the first topic. Expensive this. No, that's not you. That's fine. But I'm just saying in general. Majority of the time when we do these shows in the chats, on the panel, it's pricing. So I wonder we say Prime One is charging too much for their product, but when you get their product from head to toe, it's covered.
Yeah.
The product is covered. You'll have issues like everything else, but you have a peace of mind that the piece is going to be high end.
To every little detail.
Every little detail, exactly.
If you think about that Bane that you have, Bane versus Batman.
Oh, insanity!
Just the tabs that's holding the backpack.
Yeah,
it has detail. So
my question to you is, where does a company pull back if the company's focus is to provide a third scale piece at a more affordable option? How do they do that without compromising on materials or the way a piece is constructed?
I think you don't. If you're a premium, like if you're a premium company, and that's the game you want to be in, then what you don't do is include stuff that's going to diminish the value or the appreciation for the piece. And so, like when you judging that price point, the price is going to be what it is. But I don't buy that. You can't make dope looking weapons and everything at an affordable price. I just don't believe that.
So pull the weapons out. Consider the weapons a part of the checklist, a part of it.
Yeah.
But look at the engineering of that coat. The engineering of that coat was not well done.
Yeah.
Whether it happens today, whether it happens 3 years from now, the way that coat was engineered, where you can have that crack over time, I don't think it was engineered well.
The biggest part of the concept. Part of the concept is the pose also, because we were like, man, from the prototype, this is a dope pose, which is highlighting his weapons and highlighting his jacket. So it was the Wesley Snipes portrait plus the pose. So when something that's gonna highlight this remarkable sculpt is that cheap looking, you know what I mean?
Of course.
It knocks it down too many decibels. And I would have rather paid extra, because it's like you already paid this much. If you're gonna charge me another 100 and something, $200, then just throw it on there. I'm already this far down the hole.
Rashid, you have the Star Wars Mythos Vader, correct?
Yes.
We unboxed it, right? That cape, is that the same material used for Blaze's coat?
I think that's a little thicker, But
the Sideshow one's thicker.
yeah, but
Yeah.
Blaze
Okay.
coat is not thin neither. It's not
Yeah.
thin. So I don't know if that was the right. I think that probably should have been one whole full piece. I don't know if that to prevent that cracking. And
It's tough.
maybe it's just mine. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
because they did come out with that piece pretty fast.
They
Oh,
did
yeah.
come out with it very I was thinking the
Within
same
a
thing.
year. Yeah.
Right.
I remember seeing it in San Diego and it was already like, it's already here,
Yeah.
But
Right.
really quick, Collector's Table had this one guy who makes Star Wars statues. He's making a Spawn statue right now too. What's his name? Dan.
Oh,
I
Dan.
think?
Dan.
Oh damn, yeah.
Yeah, I heard some insight behind like how statues are made and how to manufacture, send them pictures instead of shipping it to him now and stuff like that. So maybe we could pick his brain on like how that whole process works. Maybe PCS is cheaping out on that part where it comes to weapons or chroming out or stuff like that. I don't know.
But that's why
I would say
go ahead,
for
Bob.
that for the weapons, I don't think chroming it is gonna work. I know you guys have been talking about the paint, like in terms, but it's not the paint that is screwing it. I think it's the sculpt and the material chosen. It just looks
Could be.
dull
Yeah.
because the edge on the thing, like Rashid said, you can use it to butter your toast. The edge on the weapon is too dull.
It's
right?
not, and it's not
No,
like
but Buck,
it doesn't
if you
look
really
sharp.
see it- right,
It
but Buck,
doesn't
if you
look.
really
It doesn't
see
look sharp.
if you see the weapons, it's not even that it's dull. Like some angles, it's dark. It doesn't even look like metallic
Metal
at
at all.
Right. It doesn't look like that at all. It's the gray spray to like it's a gray, but then you spray over the gray, and the gray's like a black.
Oh, so they tried to shade it, and it fucked it
Right.
up.
Trying to weathered a little bit, like kind of like
Yeah.
weathered metal, chrome. You know what I'm saying? But
I just think that's a
I
reflection.
love the
of
piece.
the
It's just
studio.
that he did cheap out on the weapons. I think they should have been. I put like this: if he would have chromed out those weapons, it would have took that piece. It would have elevated that piece.
Yeah,
And
and
I might
Chrome
have
is
to do
probably
it.
shorthand, but Chrome is probably shorthand for like if they would have made him look metal, right? We just want him to look like
Exactly.
Yeah.
dope. And I don't
No,
think I don't even think you need chrome. Like there's
Yeah.
plenty of pieces I have with swords that aren't chromed out that
Right.
look dope. Is that like
Yeah,
I could
we'll
look like Magic sword or even Psylocke swords, totally different each one of them, but they look like swords. Like period.
We'll definitely go over it when the pictures come up. I included those pictures for a sheet. I didn't want to, like the breakages and stuff like that, but I included them.
Oh,
so
yours was broken,
No, that's
Rashid?
that's good. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know.
Okay.
Where this
All
guy
right.
been at? It's my partner. Where he been at?
You didn't even know?
I know.
What type of
I
brother
didn't
are
know
you?
it was broken. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go, Rashid.
But just to make a quick note before we go on, I just wanted to say that I love the piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want that piece in my collection. It's just that different elements that could have been done to it could have elevated to, I know the word grail people don't like to use that word, but that would make it a super unique blade piece.
Top tier statue.
But I heard Jim Mint and X talking about how PCS should be considered like XM and Prime, and I'm like, this is an example why they should not yet until they earn it, right?
Well,
Yeah.
just
Because,
like you're
like-
saying, Crippler. Like I was thinking about Order That Carnage bust, and
Yeah.
now I'm kind of holding back a little bit because of that situation. So
Yeah, see what happened. Like the people who get it get excited, and a lot of the people who get it who are huge fans of like the piece they get in, they're gonna tell the truth because they want their person to be represented in the best possible light.
And that's who I want to
Shit
hear
I've
from. Like
experienced.
especially Rashid was talking about from the very
But
beginning.
but understand, I don't want to. I'm not trying to put down PCS. I
Truly.
don't want to.
I'm sorry.
Because other than the museum blade, I thought about the pumpkin head, and I definitely love the leather face.
But
So I
none of
like
those,
the-
Yeah,
none
but
of
if
those
you don't
came
put
out
them
yet.
down, if you don't
None
put
of
them
those
down,
came out. If you don't give the feedback you're doing right now, just like John is, I think was about to say,
exactly. Yeah.
they're gonna come like those leather faces are gonna come out with the same type of
Let me,
materials.
let
and
me
stuff
tell you
like
something.
That.
That knife on that half scale Jason is what
Yeah.
what that blade material should have been made of.
Yeah,
Right? If you look at the half scale Jason they just put out, they
Are you
did that
talking
knife.
about Michael Myers? You mean?
Michael Myers. That's right. I always get them confused. I don't watch horror, so Michael Myers. That's what I meant. The Michael Myers they did, that blade of that knife he's holding is what those blade weapons should have been made of.
And you're always in the moment. So like this is just a blip from the new PCS. And if they come out with their next piece and like the weapons is dope, we'll forget about this and be like, this is how it should have been done. But if they keep doing it, then it becomes a trend. And trends are important to track. So like you could keep people like, and like when people ask about PCS, we're honest about PCS. And the last 5 pieces they put out has some. You don't want them to get to a place where the last 5 pieces they put out. People are talking about stuff that is easily fixable or stuff that can be prevented like that. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
So, I think everything you guys said is constructive feedback. Like I think
nobody's dunking on PCS.
Yeah, I mean it's like definitely you got like you said earlier, like freaking state your experience, and if it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. But
Slifer loves his. Rashid loves his. They love it.
Piggy,
but it could Piggy love it, but it could be taken to the next level. And we're not asking for like freaking rocket science, lighting, and all of this. Is like, yo, your weapons just look like weapons. And maybe I didn't know about the cape, but maybe engineer the jacket in a better way. But
it's cool. We'll get to a little bit more when we get to the pictures. But big happy birthday to our guy Jose Alicia. I know it was yesterday, and I think we gave him a shout out last week. But I thought Kennedy, you said he was gonna go on a cruise or something, man. I was like, this guy's celebrating with some like Thanksgiving food. I was like,
no, supposedly he's on a staycation. I call bullshit, but
yeah,
because he turned 50. If you don't stay home when you're 50, you gotta like live it up.
Thailand, and then
no, that's when you stay home when you're 50. What are you talking about?
That's when you start. You got to start applying icy hot to your back.
That's when you can't go nowhere else, Anthony.
You get the life alert around the neck. No, I'm kidding.
That's when you get to I've fallen and I can't get up card. Huh?
But happy birthday, Tuesday.
That doesn't count for you, Piggy.
Yo, Piggy, you're whatever you drinking or eating, it's you need to give everybody.
Piggy's drinking that nutty professor potion.
Happy birthday, Jose, and another happy birthday to our guy Romy Rome. It's gonna be tomorrow, but yeah, Romy Rome. I've been seeing him pop up on some streams here and there. So happy birthday, Rome. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday, Rome, and another one. Happy birthday to Ben Chan. It's gonna be this Thursday. Yeah, happy birthday, Ben Chan. Hopefully it's number 21, and have you some fun. But you guys, we made it to 800 subscriptions on YouTube, and I was like, God damn it. So I usually do a statue giveaway. I'm working on this statue right now. I'm not being sponsored or anything, like F that. But like it should be here next week. And hopefully if it gets here next week, if it all works out, it'd be cool to do a giveaway next week or something. So more news on that pretty soon. So I know we have like 80 people watching. I think they thought it was gonna be a giveaway today, so they might drop pretty soon. So I'm sorry, no giveaway today. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subbing and all that stuff. But
hey, we give you one night of a panelist of your choice right now.
Wow.
Who do y'all pick? In a panel. I'm not. I came up with it, so I'm not. I don't count.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's that mean?
A night with a panel member.
Yeah, you.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Rashid takes himself out. Who's available?
He checks himself out.
All right, so you get your choice of Buck Fangs, a young entrepreneur artist like Long Walks in the Park. You got Piggy, Black Don't Crack.
Okay,
you
I'll take it.
There you go. Yo, where Anthony Kennedy go? Where Anthony Kennedy?
Better get out of here now.
You get to go all the way to Canada and go into a bat cave, deep into the bat cave, deeper into the bat cave than you ever been in your life.
Real deep.
Do you know what fear is? Type of who's afraid of the big black
Rashid 2024 does not condone that message. Rashid 2024 does not condone that message.
I missed that.
Let me stop before I derail too much. I already derailed enough.
So I made this clip earlier this morning. I called it the CMP fellas. John, you've seen Goodfellas, right?
What kind of a question is that? Of course.
Well, I mean, you only seen Toy Story. Like,
okay, it's Goodfellas though. Come on, the mob movies, all of them. I've seen them all.
Okay, good.
Could you guys?
Yeah.
CMP fellas.
Let's see what this is. Yeah, let's see what this is.
There was Jimmy,
and Tommy and
Oh, this is
me.
amazing.
And there was Anthony Stabile. How you doing? Frankie Carbone.
Frankie!
Frankie! Black's brother, Fat Andy.
Fat Andy.
And his guys, Frankie the Wop. Freddie No Nose. And then there was Pete the Killer, who was Sally Balls' brother.
You guys hear that? Pete the Killer.
No.
That's amazing.
And then there was Pete the Killer, who was Sally Balls' brother. Then you had Nicky Eyes.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
I'm gonna go get the
Franchese.
I'm gonna go get the paper. Get the paper.
Jimmy Two Times, who got that nickname because he said it was
Jimmy Two Times.
Well, y'all stupid, man.
I can't believe Buck is Jimmy Two Times.
That was great.
Buck 2 times.
Yeah, I'll post it up later today. But big thank you to you guys. You guys made all this happen. 800 happen. So it's been a lot of fun. And those clips are so hard to like put together. Gotta crop it out and all that stuff. I hate cropping stuff out. But thank you guys
I'm
for
a fucking
everything.
clown. Am I here to amuse you? Make you laugh?
I'll make one more clip for 900. So yeah, that was actually a lot of fun to make. At the same time, it was
That one came out really good. That was
awesome. You see that the nose one? That was like perfect.
How the fact that think about how hard it is to find something through all of that 3-hour episode footage of 800 episodes.
How does that happen? I know that.
And you find the note. What time I touch my nose on it?
It's insane. It was like meant to be, you know. But big thank you to everybody. Oh, and I forgot this one. Happy birthday to Astro. This is Saturday, man. Astro.
Nice.
I haven't seen much YouTubes, but yeah, I think that's where I started off, to be honest. I think I jumped on one of the shows, but big happy birthday to Astro Saturday.
Happy birthday,
So
man.
today's topic is like, well, you know, the whole thing is about sharing your favorite one in your collection, but I had one I thought we should talk about. So I had a question for everybody. Are YouTubers affecting the statue community? So I brought this up because I feel like they call, well, I don't know if like you call me or whoever influencers. I feel like the popular ones like Gen Mint and all those guys, I feel like they're starting to push a lot of product out, right? Like, you know, buy from this person, buy from this person. And it's like, you don't even collect this thing. Like, what are you talking about? What are you telling me? Like, you don't even collect all that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, and then like, you know, buy it now, buy it now. Here's my code or here's my link or whatever. And I'm just like, man, like, I feel a lot of people, there's like thousands of followers behind these guys, right? And it happens here too. Like, I feel like sometimes we influence some people like to like get Transformers because Crippler, you know, he loves it, he recommends it or whatever. But I feel like the message kind of doesn't translate the best to some collectors. Some collectors think like, well, you know, in order to hang out with these guys, I gotta collect Transformers. I gotta collect, you know, so and so. Like, I feel like that message doesn't get translated too well. Does that make sense?
The only reason I have a Asajj Ventress is because it's mandatory for me to have one Star Wars because Rashid said I had to have one.
Oh, there you go.
Like, I got Asajj Ventress. But I didn't want to get it, but I felt like I had to. Now, I think influencing when you taking business out of it, everybody can be influenced. Everybody could be influenced, right? So the thing is, like, there's a good one. There's a good way of influencing, of just sort of like I say K-Fet, right? Love K-Fet. It's something he always wanted to do. So then he actually can see it up and close. He can see the joy it brings. He can see it like some of them put together. And it's sort of like, I've been more offensive doing this. I want to get into the Transformers. Like that's all good, right? But then there's the kind that is like, this person said this is good. I'm gonna get it, even though I don't like the character type of influencing.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else likes it, so I'm gonna get it. And I think that's where it's like you're building your collection for somebody else at that point. And I'm not saying it's most people here, but I feel like it.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just feel like everybody knows. Everybody who's done a show now, and I know more than anything, of just like, yeah, you can. Like, people are going to reach out. They're going to be like, how do you like this stuff? And it's cool to be able to give you your opinion because you have firsthand knowledge about it. But my whole thing is just like, make sure it's something that you want it and not something you're getting because like you see it in any one of our backgrounds and we like it and shit like that.
Yeah, I didn't want to pick on you, but I was like, I saw your Transformers and like. Sorry,
no, a lot. There's not, but there's. It's to me, it's heartwarming because I love Transformers so much, and to know that there's other people that out there and that's collecting it, and I freaking love that. Like so, for me that's dope. But at the same time, just make sure it's something that you you like.
Yeah.
Too. It's like the, yeah.
So for me, my thoughts on this is, I think anybody that's on YouTube, anybody that shows up as a panel member on YouTube, or just has their own show or any content on YouTube, and is discussing the photos, the pieces that we show, is an influencer, because you can give a thought on something that someone else didn't think about when they looked at this piece or were thinking about this piece, and that'll influence them to make a decision. Mm-hmm. Whether you're some of these big guys that, you can look at it more as business or so forth, it doesn't matter. Some people can look at YouTube as business, and they don't even show it on screen that it's considered business to them. They know how to hide it well. So at the end of the day, what you have to do is do your own due diligence. Right? When you're someone watching a YouTube show, you're here to have fun, you're here to enjoy, you're here to look at the content. Whether you're watching an unboxing with muted just to see the unboxing because the channel has good footage or good camera quality, just do your due diligence. I can recommend someone, Casual can recommend someone, I recommend a piece, whatever. Anybody on the panel can, but you still have the responsibility to say, hey, I'm going to do my homework, maybe get a second opinion and so forth. So yeah, I think we all influence, but it's the viewer who has to take what we're saying and see, does it match to their values, their lifestyle, and their collecting. You should never go ahead and just, this person's collecting this line, I'm going to jump on board.
No, like to D3's point, like if you're like, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you gotta be. The thing is, like, I've just seen so many of and this is nothing against Batman Statue Collector. He's doing his thing, but I literally seen people post to be like, why did you sell your samurai piece? You told me you love that samurai piece.
Yeah,
now I'm selling my samurai piece. Why the fuck are you selling your samurai piece if you liked it in the first place? It shouldn't matter what Chris does with his piece or not. If you loved it, you letting somebody else's fall out of love with a piece affect your collection. And those are the people. I see it time and time and again. Yeah. And it's just sort of like, man, nah.
Dude. You could swap
and
that
that's
name,
with everything.
Batman Statue Collector with any name.
Yeah. That's an example. And I'm pretty sure Batman Statue Collector seen the same post, right? Directed to him. So it's sort of like, those are the things. It's just like, don't let, like, people gonna have, I can like one thing now and change my mind tomorrow. And the fact that other people are tying that to it, that's the stuff that is more like, that's the influencing that I try not to be a part of, but to each their own. Y'all carve your own path through this thing. Like
you were supposed to be one of the good ones, man.
Well, I kind of agree with John when, like anybody that has an opinion, can influence you. You know what I mean? Anyone. But I would like to think that, and I know this isn't always the case, but I will hope that overall, if you're at a space in life where you can buy these expensive statues, or you're willing to spend all the money for these expensive statues, it better be something that you love or you can connect with or you have some type of nostalgia for, and not just based on someone else loving it, because that's a little bit too much money to be dropping on something just to feel like you belong. So I would hope that although, you can be influenced by a piece, you won't pull the trigger and actually get it unless it's something that you can connect to.
Completely agree.
Archie.
How about you, Jarhead?
I like to listen to other people's opinion on things. I go to everybody's channel and I listen to what they have to say about certain statues, and at the end of the day, I make my own opinion on what I like about the statue, what I don't like about the statue. I don't say like I'll let people influence me like that, but I like to listen to people's opinions on things, because it just sometimes people see things from different angles and they see differently than you do, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I just I don't let other people influence me in my decisions that I make, and I know not everybody's like that. Some people, they let people influence them, but I don't know what to say to that because I don't know. Just not my thing.
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. You just got to know how to
Everybody
stay
does
in your lane, right? And
you can generally tell the people that their opinions are wrapped in something else, besides what they actually think. You can generally tell.
Yeah, no, but what you look, it seems like being educated on a piece is different than being influenced. It's something like if I know I like something, I like the silhouette, I can't really tell how the paint is. Like I'm gonna go and I'm already made a decision that I like it. Like, is there something functionally with the piece? Like, is it gonna lean or is it gonna? That stuff is being educated on the piece of like I already. But what I know I like something the moment I see it. It doesn't take me. It's like I'm either gonna be like, oh, that's dope. Or I'm gonna be like, if I'm like, I'm probably not gonna buy it anyway. But like, if I like it, and now I'm like, yo, John got this piece, and I do this with art, I do this with everybody. Like that Wolverine, I knew I liked it. A lot of people didn't like it, but I knew I liked it already, right? So now I'm asking Art while he's unboxing it, yo, how is this? How's the paint? How's this portrait? Right, and just to confirm some things about it, and then I'm like, yeah, he didn't influence me, he educated me on something that I already knew that I liked. And so, or maybe somebody had a misconception of a piece. I remember me, Rashid, and a couple of others was on Art Statues unboxing it at Wolverine and was like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was because you were able to get educated on it and see it from relieve any concerns you had about it. That's what I love about the hobby. I don't want to I want if John gets something, if Buck gets something, Rashid, Casual, any one of y'all get something, Piggy gets something, the fact that you guys have access to it, now I have access to you and I can ask some questions that you guys would be kind enough to answer, is what makes the hobby dope. And the same extends to the chat. Like if we get something and they want to ask questions about it, that is dope. And I love that. It's more of the other stuff. It's the post that of like, oh, this person sold all of his stuff, but you told me it was the best Batman, and now it's not the best Batman anymore. Why'd you lie to me? It probably was his opinion at the time, and guess what? It's going to change. But you know what wouldn't change? If you made that opinion on your own because you like the piece. That's my only thing. But yeah.
I kind of agree with Ark said. Ark made a good point is I don't want, what did he say? I don't watch people to decide what I want. I want the piece, and then I go hunt for the videos.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
I found myself doing that a lot.
That's exactly what I do.
All the time.
Yeah.
So I have the Sideshow Dooms, Dr. Doom coming like next week or this week, whatever. And man, I hunted that video down like forever. Then I asked in the chat, and I was like, "What's the height of him without the flag?" And people responded. I was like,
sometimes I hunt those videos to talk myself out of buying the statue. Say something bad about it. Say you don't like it. Say something crappy about it. That never works. As John said.
No, I feel like this is a good question to ask now because I feel like all year we've been going hard on the statue companies, like where's Queen Studios? Why is Sideshow taking forever to do this? And like we sometimes forget like within our circles or within like our community, whatever, it's like we forget to like talk to each other or talk about like what's going on around us. But what do you think?
Sorry,
what?
No, go ahead. Sorry, I'll say.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but. How about attitude-wise? Not specifically towards pieces, not specifically pieces that are coming out, but how about attitude-wise? How are YouTubers? How do they affect the community? Is a question that you can ask too. That's
a great question.
Does that make sense? Like someone's, what am I trying to say? Someone's the way they, the way they communicate with on their program to their chats and about other channels and so forth, or about companies or about people in general, how they portray themselves and their attitude towards streaming, how that affects the community as well is something you can look at. And I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say.
For me, like there's differences in between like collectors and YouTubers like that do it for a business, you know. The guys that do it for a business, you could tell those guys like everything's perfect, everything is like the best. Use this code.
But then you have art is better than the last thing that was the best at the time.
Then you have art, the statue collector. He goes like, the paint sucks here. The sculpt could have been better here. There's like constructive criticism and everything like he's pointing out, and stuff that he doesn't like. You know, it's some stuff like that. It's hard to say like I don't know. There's like a good balance there because you want to get that content of the new statue all the time, but then you don't want to get. I heard some people actually put mute on some people's videos that are overseas, like from Brazil or from France. They mute it and then like they check out the video footage of the statue they're looking at.
That's what I did with that Venom piece that XM's coming out with. There's a French guy. There's like one video he's reviewing the statue. But obviously, I can't understand French, so I muted him, and I was just watching the video just to see what it looks like in person, how big it is, you know, all that stuff, so I could get a better opinion of it, I guess. I didn't want to hear what he had to say because I couldn't understand him anyways. So,
yeah. I think, Buck, you do that too, right? With a couple pieces?
Yeah, I don't like hearing what they're saying, so I just mute it. Find the highest quality video and watch it. And sometimes these days I don't even watch like the unboxings all too much. I know if I like a piece when I see the picture.
Same boat.
Hey, like not to detour, but sometimes watching those, like, it's a couple of dudes that got channels over in like Eastern Europe somewhere. These dudes' collections look like something out of magazines, man. They had like these immaculate collections in some of these countries where I mean, you wouldn't even think because you're not thinking of those countries, but it's like dudes over in like Warsaw, and they got like magazine, you know what I mean, the caliber of their collections and the way they had their room set up. Those overseas,
a lot of different stuff from what you see over here or what we're used to seeing. Yeah. But based on like
collector, the Mr. Stark or whatever his name is, I think he's from overseas. Yeah, he's an overseas guy, so that's a prime example.
And like based on this question that Steve is asking, like there's like kind of two things. There's people who they strive towards greatness, they want to be leaders, and there's those who are born to the purpose. Those like the Anime King. You all have been following the wrong leaders.
Some bullshit, Buck.
At least you got him smirking. You got this guy smirking.
If you wish to truly be
John
guided,
said, "There's always some bullshit."
Always some bullshit with this guy.
The salvation is here. The Anime King is here for you.
Get this guy out of here.
Get him out of here, casual.
My opinions are the right opinions. My opinions are
This is your anime
dictator.
This is CNP's Anime King, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought he was going to like a deep place, like he was going to get into something like, you know, profound, and he came up with that bullshit.
This is a good question.
This one right here?
Yeah.
So Johnny's asking, do you guys think they take advantage of art? I think so because he reviews their prototypes for free and saves them advertising. He probably pays nothing for those. I don't think so. Like I think he's told us like multiple times that he pays for them, and like, you know, he's in Thailand, so he gets them firsthand before anybody. But he's developed. I feel like he's built that relationship with them to get them.
Oh, for sure.
I believe. Like I'm not like 100% on that, but
really beneficial too.
Yes,
content for his channel.
Yeah,
like he gets a lot of pieces. A lot of people don't get to review. He gets them in hand.
I think
if anything, it's
art,
the. Sorry, go ahead. No, go so.
I think the difference between art is that he can tell them to go kick rocks, and he's not worrying about doing this for the money.
For business, yeah,
he's not doing it. So like, the thing is, what art got going for him is outstanding production values, access to some of the greatest pieces early, in a place in the world where he can go see a lot of this stuff and go to a lot of these trades and bring it to people. And so like at any point, if they will lose more. I don't think they take advantage of him, but what the advantage Art has is that he can tell them that this piece, the fingers are this and this is that, and I don't really like this, and this is hollow, without the threat of them saying we're not sending you another piece. Because if they say that, then there's not many people that can do the production that he does and bring.
He's got leverage to.
What's going on, buddy?
And just as many people that, you know, like he'll upset one or two pieces, but the 50 pieces that he do truly like gonna make up for the one or two he doesn't like.
What's good about Art is he's inclusive in the channel. It's no bullshit. It's straight shooter. He'll do a stream at 12 a.m. Eastern time, and he'll invite the guys from various channels and put the links to his show in his Facebook group so anybody can hop on. That sets you apart. And like you said, to your point, is for a company to take a hit on some bad pieces, when they do a good piece and he reviews it and says positive things, the meaning is double because you've seen him give the negative. So I don't like that. I don't like that, Mr. Sinister, because of this. But when you get that Spidey Venom Arise, wow, this is nice. That holds more value in my opinion.
And you know what? There's these new guards and sort of the old guards, and what I find interesting about trying to do this for a little bit now is just sort of like there's some OGs that extend that hand, even whether it's behind the scenes, you might not even know about it. They're just like, yo, I really like what you're doing. Like, you know, like trying to lift you up and all of it, reach out. And like those people, and I will give like Art does it all the time, Rad Titan does it all. Like these guys are like, will reach out and sort of like communicate in a way where like, out of nowhere, like it's just, and it's like, okay, I love that. I love like the people who've been doing this, like the people like we call legends, and OGs, a lot of people got into the game and the OGs. I think that type of stuff is super positive in a way that it doesn't create this generational divide. It just creates like more 1, of a like, yo, impose your wisdom on the people that are doing this now, and then it keeps it fresh for the young, the people that's trying to do it or take it a slightly different direction or whatever. I think that's been sick to see that from some of the guys and stuff.
It goes both ways, right? Like I've had some OGs reach out to me, say like, hey, you know, you could work on this. If you ever want to work on something, like let me know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it goes both ways. Like when like Rat Titan hit like 60,000 subscribers, they could forget about us, you know? They could say like, oh, like I'm up here now, I'm this status. But no, like everyone congratulates them, like everyone, like we extend our hand and everything, like they shake it and everything. It's just like, it's definitely what you said.
Like that means so much because like nobody is trying to step on anybody's toes or nobody's trying to copy. People stumble into this game at different times, and having those guides and that wisdom, I think that's what was dope. Like when Alex just reaches out and be like, yo, that shit was super funny. I like what you're doing with your thing.
Yeah.
That's dope because you don't think so, but it does be like, oh man, it's cool to see that somebody appreciates that who's been doing it for so long, right? Yeah, I wish more people be like that.
Of course, you put so much effort into it. People don't realize that is the effort, and even if it's just a hangout show, it's just the thought process is, you know, you putting something forward that people are enjoying, and so to have that reassurance, 100%.
I think a lot of people just try to do the exclusive thing, and everybody's gonna do their thing their way. But the reason I get to hop on John and hop on Casual and hop on like it's because
no one's hopping here. I'll tell you
that. Pause. No, it's because it's like I don't think anybody is just that petty, to be honest, to feel like, oh man, no, I don't know. I love it. I love the community. I love the people that I vibe with and mess with, and I like the people who reach out and all that. I don't know. I'm all emotional today.
No, I love it too, man, because you could see it. Like you could see like on these YouTube channels, ours, like anybody else's. Like you see the same. I love it when people say it's the same panel on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Who gives a shit?
It's like even that should make make
Exactly.
you watch even more, man. Like you get what a piece of us every day of the week.
Yeah, a
man.
little piece.
The freaking love spreads out. So like John said too, like Art the Statue Collector like invites some of us from time to time, and whenever it's like 12 a.m. he still invites us. I'm like, God
but it's
damn,
not-
like
Yeah, it's I don't know.
And he's having fun with us. He doesn't do it just to do it, like
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
business. Like what business sense of it? Like he does it because it's like, yo, it's fun. We help out a little. You know what I mean? We give some critique and all of this good stuff. But most of all, it's super. You could tell he's just passionate and he loves hanging out. He loves talking about all of this stuff.
For sure.
XM Cripple of that 97-inch LG TV dropped down to 19K, bro. I'm almost there, man. Soon. Edwin Diaz. What up?
what are your thoughts on it, Anthony Kennedy?
I'm so old and set in my ways. I don't give a shit what any YouTuber says.
Respect.
But at the same time, too, the way Crippler talks about how the community getting together, this is just how it was even back in the days of the message board on Statue Forum.
Yeah.
This is not new. It's just the medium has changed. It's
Everyone
gone
thinks
from
they
message
invented it,
board
though.
to video. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
But again, I've made my mistakes and I still make mistakes. So even though it's a piece I like, as soon as you get it, sometimes you look and you're like, you know what? I question now why I got it.
Yeah. I had some
But,
big shit.
Do you have any pieces like that? Does
Not
anybody in the
really. I
collection
mean, there's
have a
been
piece?
like one or two pieces that I've gotten that I was just like, okay, it doesn't feel as right as when I first ordered it or saw the pictures, and when you get it, it just doesn't hit like it's supposed to. You know, you automatically know that it doesn't hit, and if it doesn't hit, then it's got to go.
Yeah.
So we just got a super chat from Emperor Collector. This is why I try and support you guys when I can, because I know the time and effort it takes to do these shows. So I want to do a video for every freaking super chat. This is gonna be it.
Woo! 44, that's me! Get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts, get some cold cuts. Woo! Give me some!
Y'all just got seeing P some cold cuts with that super chat.
No, big thank you to Emperor Collector, man. Big thank you to you, man. Like you don't have to, but yeah, I want to put that clip on forever super.
Everyone should have their own touchdown dance now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Thanks, man. Sorry to cut you off, Anthony. But how about Rashid? You got anything on this one?
I always watch all the reviews. I like watching reviews, but I work for too hard for my money to buy just because somebody else is saying get it. I wouldn't do stuff like that. But I always like watching reviews on stuff like that, you know. But I don't care for somebody could just say something is great and buy this. I'm not gonna buy it because they say it, you know. I'm buying what I like, you know. But I like to see what other people like because I love those Transformers that Crippler got, but they'll never come in my collection. But I get to enjoy it from, you know.
Never say never.
He didn't mean that.
Wait till they do the Blade Transformer.
He didn't mean that.
He didn't mean that.
But I always just like you said, anytime I'm getting a statue in, I always look for somebody to do a review because I love when people get the stuff in first, so I can see firsthand if I want it. But a person can say all they want. That's not going to stop. That's not going to make me say, "Oh, I want to be," you know, get something because they say it's good. Especially now.
What I love is seeing the joy of like when you guys get the stuff that you guys.
Right.
That is the best because you know the feeling yourself, right? So like when you see your homies get like literally like Rashid getting his like whatever it is, it could be that. What was the girl with the diamonds in it? I know you've been the XM piece, the beautiful XM piece.
Oh, Angelus.
Angelus. When you got that, dude, I was just like, I know he loving that piece right now. You know what I mean? It's
I saw him
something
feeling
that
up on it too. So yeah.
yeah, he was feeling up on that. Yeah, that Puerto Rican
I mean,
booty.
but like I said, if I see people, I love seeing people review stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't have no He-Man pieces, but I love them.
I
That
know.
don't mean that I'm going to add them because the way my stuff is crowded. I'm walking sideways. and stuff in my basement. So
Do you walk around like literally this happened to like I'll see something He-Man related, I think of Piggy. You know what I mean? Like I just Piggy living rent free in your head when you see a Master of the Universe piece. Same with Star Wars with Rashid, like all of that stuff. Like I think that's dope.
Yeah, she's using that love word a lot tonight.
I know, man. Something.
What are you talking about, man? I love the hobby. You know, but that doesn't mean that I have to have.
Everybody,
everything.
let's go hug Rashid, man. Big bear hug to Rashid. We love you, Rashid.
He's like, get off me, yo. Get off me, yo.
Get some bug spray. Get out of here.
Question for you. It says, question for Rashid. Have you ever done a room tour and do you have a YouTube? It's on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Constructive Outrage, right?
I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a guest.
He was on MTV Cribs once, I think.
Yo, if you like casting, that's Rashid. So see, he does have a YouTube channel.
He does.
It's called Constructive Outrage.
And not the casting like when you go fishing. He's talking about YouTube casting.
Yeah,
it turned into Instagram model.
If you know, you know.
I like that. But I never, looked at a video and said, you know what, I'm going to get that piece because that person. Like with the war tank, like Crippler got it in. I watched like a million videos on that war
But
tank.
I know you wanted that before I did. So that's how it just sort of kicked. It just sort of
it's just like
a little bit.
It's like his Doom. It's like his Doom statue. I was thinking about getting the Doom statue because I think this is my opinion. I think that's the best Doom that represents him. You know what I'm saying? Power, and he's not sitting on the throne, but he's actually standing with his arms crossed. So
one? Yeah, that should be here this week. Hopefully.
I just watched. What made me is I just watch a lot of reviews on stuff. Like I like a piece that I think is slept on is that Zod for Pride 1. I think that piece is heavy slept on and stuff like that. Even though people say it's under scale, I think that piece came out pretty good and stuff.
Yo, don't ever disrespect the president while he's talking, Buck Fangs. What's wrong with you?
I ain't worried about that fool. You saw my banner. I got so many people vote for me. Man. No problem, bro.
I thought when you said you got the Doom, the first thing I thought about was the Doom Slayer from Prime 1. He was like, I got that Doom.
Oh, nah.
Where'd you get that Doom?
No, I looked to the Dr. Doom. The Dr. Doom is a nice piece. So, I wish I could get the deals like Steve get, but
Man, I try to share them with you guys. What are you talking about? Like I
had this.
I can't even lie. Sharing.
So many deals come on that chat. Sometimes I just click on it and just go about it because I can't spend so much money on a deal. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool.
It's always a deal.
Yeah.
Well, does anybody else have anything on this one before we go to the next one? YouTubers affecting the statue community.
I don't think they're affecting the. I'm sorry. I don't think they're affecting the community. I don't think that they just.
From my perspective, there's some because I've seen a lot of videos and I stick to a small amount of videos that I watch and beyond. But when it comes to certain scales, like the 1/6 or less, although they do mention it, they do come off condescending that it's just like, oh, well, that's an affordable piece, or that's a beginner statue, like
little pocket piece.
Yeah, I can see that.
Excuse me. Sometimes, I've been in this game for a long time, and I appreciate the smaller scale. Sometimes, it has nothing to do with the price, but it's just like sometimes that can just for a newcomer, they can be mistaken and just bypass a small piece, jump into an expensive piece, and then put themselves in a bad situation.
The best.
I never like the size shaming type of stuff.
I don't like
product figures or
yeah.
The best is when you have asshat YouTubers that start talking and bashing stuff. Oh, Hot Toys sucks. Statues are worth the way, and then they sell their whole statue collection and buy Hot Toys. I always thought.
You mean they sold one statue and bought all of the Hot Toys?
I always thought that was funny.
My biggest thing, I do think some YouTubers. There's this guy named Buck Fangs.
Oh,
I think
don't mention him.
People not to speak the truth. I think it fills the community with lies.
Buck Fangs is a flat earther. Don't believe him.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
Boy,
the
Casual was
Empire
waiting,
will
man. He
lose
was
in
waiting.
the end.
He was ready.
You're a Jedi. You're the light side of the Force, Buck.
Didn't Buck get
I don't-
didn't Buck get the throne for the anime role? Didn't Slifer take his place? Too?
I don't know what's going on there. I
That's
don't.
not that's
We
not
need
a
to have a
canon
vote.
event. That's not a
That's
canon
not a
event.
canon event. It's
Canada?
not.
That was fan fiction.
I don't know how. I don't know how
Canada?
serious. It's not a Canada event.
Oh, you guys kill me.
I brought up a topic. It's basically what Rashid did with XM Studios with Pit. So I wanted to see if we could get this done. I put a poll up and a post up and everything about it. So I was thinking of like, what could we do next? So I put it up on our group, on our CMP group. I think it was like 38 votes that said they wanted it done by XM Studios. And I know Rashid, you worked on this with Pit under XM. And you only had 3 days, man. 3 days to get 500 votes. Where I was like, God damn. But I completely understand. Like,
And by the
You thought Aang was going to set him up for success. Come on, hello.
When the countdown started, because he was working everything, it was really like 2.5 because people was just catching on to it and like
No prep time, no time to get any
Right.
traction. Yeah,
but
it's just,
listen, if he don't make it, there's somebody else that'll make it. That's it. So
so be smart about the next one, like this one. Have everything prepped. Boom.
Yeah,
Start
so
it.
that's
That's it.
I already spoke
Learn
to
from
somebody
Bruce Wayne.
about it. I already spoke to somebody about it already, so that's a done deal already. So.
Oh, okay, then we're done with this one. It's like no, but just to get more interest out there, like to get more, I guess more heads on this one. Pause. What do you guys think would be the next step in taking this up to either XM Studio? Well, I think everyone wants to take it to XM Studios. Like, what would you guys say to take this idea to the next step?
How to
Can
go?
you ask Chad to take it to him?
This would be
Maybe
good.
Chad will be able to do it.
Jose says commission it yourself and then offer it as a piece. But no, to take it to like a licensed company, you would get. I think you should get like a petition going. Is that what they call it? Like a petition going with signatures, sort of thing. And that's how you take it to them, with a large amount of signatures behind it, and be prepped. Have all the prep work. So set a goal for yourself, 300 to 500 people. And have a petition saying, "Hey, I want it." 38 people is not enough. Let's be real.
Yeah,
but
just have you can get a fraction of the people. Just have them committed to a down payment right there. Be like, "Yo, I will pre-order this right now. Here's the money." So make a link, and all of these people right now are ready to pay for this thing with a deposit.
That's not
a
bad idea.
signature.
Yeah.
Well, like a Kickstarter, like we were discussing the HasLab thing, the Kickstarter, is that what they call it?
Yeah. But you know what though? I think that once he puts out this stuff and it doesn't do well, I'm just saying, not hoping, but if the stuff doesn't sell well and stuff, then he'll down the line say, you know what, just make the Bishop and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that they put out lately, the XM, I like the whatever that quarter the deadline they got, but other stuff I wasn't really impressed. I think the last thing they came out, in my opinion, I like the Maestro, but War Tank was more the last thing that impressed me, and Super Scroll. Those are the last two things that really impressed me.
You don't like that new Iron Man they just came out with?
It's cool, but I don't think it's cool. It's cool, but I still think War Tank and Super Scroll was the last really badass, especially War Tank. War Tank came out. The engineering on that piece was crazy. So,
yeah, I think the first thing would be like to show that there are people interested in the character, like solid numbers.
Yeah, you got to give them a foundation to take up to the people to be
able
to get in there with Marvel, like to even figure out if a license is.
How he does a Robin King, and he don't do Bishop.
Robin King's part of Dark Knight Metal.
Yeah, but that Dark Knight Metal is quietly dying. Is dead.
Yeah, but not on Prime 1. It wasn't, right? Prime 1 had a lot of people jumping on it, right? And that's third. So he's trying to look at, hey, maybe we can tackle the quarter.
Yeah, and you never know what Marvel's like. What Carl was saying, like,
yeah,
you never know what they're doing with Bishop in the MCU or whatever.
Now that they're talking about the X-Men movie, now he probably will do it now.
It's called X Person. X Person.
The X Person movie.
I will never support.
They didn't change it. Did they change it? They didn't change it. No,
Yeah, they're talking about it.
I wouldn't
By the
be.
way, you know, are we gonna, anybody see Captain Marvel? Not to change subject.
Or the Marvels?
No, did you see it?
Yeah, stay at the end of the.
Yeah, the end credit scene is where it's at.
It's so sad, but it's like they said the same thing with look. It's just like now it's like you just watch the last part. Like no one cares about the movies.
Yeah.
You just go like,
Yo,
just watch the.
and I'm not gonna spoil it for nobody, but when I sat there, I can always tell when a movie's gonna be like, it's gonna start to bomb. And I was sitting there and I was like, come on, man, you know. And I was like, let me just eat this popcorn, and I just started falling asleep on the shit, you know.
Buttered? Was it buttered?
No, I'm trying to keep my cholesterol down, so no.
Oh man, I do layered butter. Layered butter. I'm like, yo. Okay, stop there halfway. Put more butter.
Like that. When I put my hand in there, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they have the hose. The hose connects to my chair.
Your hand is all lubricant now. Y'all all lubricated.
No butter. I just open a bag of M&Ms and dump it in the popcorn.
I always tell the young
Salty and
kids,
sweet.
They'll say, "Do you want butter?" And I said, "Lightly butter, but don't drown it." And
The
then-
way Rashid says butter, man, fuck.
Butter.
You want butter? I'd be like, sure. What's your phone number?
You're good
babe?
butter.
Oh,
That's
pause,
butter.
man.
What's your phone number, babe? The girl behind the counter, hey Rashid, you want butter? He's like, yo, I'll get your number, butter.
You sent them to the dark. You sent Rashid to the dark place.
I'll get some of that coconut butter.
Oh, this guy looking at me.
Sounds like you never had butter popcorn or butter roll.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, next time, tell the lady or the dude, be like, yo.
Are you crazy, man? Lost your goddamn mind.
Tell him you want that layered butter.
It's all about that Canadian love.
That's how you pick them up nowadays, and it's changed.
No, so what I'll do for this one, I only had the poll open for 3 days, and we got like 28 votes, and like I think it was 20 or 30, I don't know. But then like I want to ask Everyday Collector and Constructive Outrage if they could put a poll up on theirs.
Oh yeah.
We
I
got
think
traction that way.
I think they did mention something about doing a bishop already. Because I was in the chats and they had mentioned something about it already. So we'll see.
So, you know what? We can't forget.
What are
that
your sources?
They have been about, I think, maybe 3 custom bishops that have been made. You know what I'm saying? So people have, because there was one particular bishop I really liked. He was they made him big though, but he was stepping on Nimrod.
That's the one I got, and he's pointing the gun down at him.
Yeah,
right, Coco.
I like that one, man.
Yeah, I got that one.
You know, I feel that if I catch the right one, if I catch that one with the Nimrod, I'll be straight. I don't gotta have another. Listen, you know, it's just like when Mr. Sinister, my custom Mr. Sinister, I could care less about that XM Mr. Sinister. I know that shit ain't gonna sell well, but you know, it's what it is.
Okay. Well, to get more, to get it out there more, and like to see how it goes, like I'll get with the guys, put 3 polls up, and then see how it goes, and then just to see if we could get any traction on it, and if not, we tried. We'll go with another one probably later.
I think we need to do another Batman. There's not enough Batman out there.
Yeah, and Arch mentioned a Wolverine too. So I think if we can, we probably could get a petition for Wolverine and Batman. I think that'll do it.
Well, while we're at it, why don't we just toss in another Poison Ivy? Because
oh
shit.
man,
Now
I'm
we're talking.
dying for Poison Ivy, man.
Now we're talking. She
Got your ass.
I keep leaving.
I love that clip.
guys.
That's your best clip. That's your best clip. She. I'm at home sometimes. I'll just go. She. My wife will look at me like, because with the kids, right? They're like, "What the?" My son looks at me. She.
I tagged Steve in a clip that's all him saying is it's loop, different scenes of him saying she.
He does it the whole series. Yeah, it's his thing or something. I don't know.
The thing, Carl, I don't think the thing is for us to sort of, like, we know there's plenty of business and red tape and a lot that go into getting and securing a license. What we're trying to do is be like, if we put in the effort, let them know that there's people that will be interested, to motivate them to have those conversations. Because, you never know what's going on with the licensees, or if Marvel even wants to do a bishop. But like someone said, who was it? Jesse. Jesse said that X-Men '97, he's going to be a prominent member. Like he's going to be on the core team. So like maybe that's a good opportunity for them to want to license it out. We just got to.
Oh, that's that new animated one they're doing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe
So
then we'll
like-
also see Jubilee too.
Oh, is it? It's going to be Vampire Jubilee.
I hope not. That's
She gonna be baby mama vampire need blood Jubilee.
Hey, I heard that they're turning Silver Surfer into a female. Did you guys see that?
No, it's gonna
And
be
that's-
both. It's gonna be a it.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's why they're gonna. That's why you failing, man. You know, they was trying to do that with Blade. They was gonna make once again Blade, not the forefront of the movie, not his character, but somebody else.
But people don't
It,
see
it was
through
his,
that.
it was his daughter, Blade's daughter.
Yeah,
And, like,
there's gonna be three
Oh.
females.
That could be cool though. A Blade's daughter story could be cool. But
yeah,
there we go. I got rid of that guy too.
Shit. But seriously, no, it would be like in a separate story. Like, don't ruin the image of what's been established with Blade.
Cause you know what they'll do? Be like, they'll turn it into like a like, oh man, Blade got a checkup one. My daughter while she's
Listen,
late.
do you know what the last movie is?
What are your attentions with my daughter?
Daddy, this man's saying we haven't paid taxes in 10 years. No, I'm kidding.
Like Michael Raven's right. John is tired.
I am tired. Listen to me. The last movie I watched in theaters was The Joker, Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Wow, I thought you were about to say The Flash, but you caught that at home.
I watched at home. That was the last time, which is crazy. Which is absolute crazy. There's been nothing.
There's been a ton of movies after that too, like a ton of.
You didn't see
A
the
ton.
Batman in theaters?
No, I watched
I
at
got-
home
I got
because that was
hits right here. I
that was
got hits.
COVID
Let's go.
time, I think, right?
Movie of the year right here. Across
That
the
movie was
Spider-Verse.
great. I enjoyed that movie a lot.
Guardians
I
of the
enjoyed that a lot.
Galaxy, the last
Ooh, I
one.
saw that one.
There
That was
we go.
good.
We got the Transformers right here. The
Cool.
Beast.
No, you could throw that out.
Look, oh, look.
Oh,
That's a
you
coaster.
always got to keep Endgame. and
That's a
Infinity War
coaster,
in
yeah.
there. Did you say this was a coaster?
The Transformers.
Out of these two were the top tier ones right here.
I liked the
Guardians and Across the
the
Spider-Verse.
soundtrack for Across the Spider-Verse was crazy.
Yeah. Woo!
So-
Somebody's a Joe Montana fan. Damn, that's how far back I go.
I've seen the Ghost Rider before. XMCDS. This thing was huge in person. Pause. Look at this thing. Look at this thing.
That thing is big.
That's what she said.
This is Big Silver, right?
Big Silva. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Big Silver. He's a
He just got that in.
49er
That's
fan.
crazy. That diorama's nice. Huh?
That and Hush are probably the two best pieces, Superman pieces right there.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah, that piece is hot. He even got
See
the
that cape?
jaws.
Look at that cape.
Yeah,
That's a dope portrait. I never
The
seen that
only thing
portrait.
about this statue compared to the comic book was Superman dominant over Doomsday like this, though.
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
His
like-
costume should have been torn to shreds.
No, there was times where Superman destroyed Doomsday, but then he came back bigger and better. Like he keep growing. It's just like to the point. Like
No, technically Superman killed him. It was the writers that got bored and said, "Hey, let's resurrect him."
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So Superman.
So
Superman
where's
is that-
supposed to be Doomsday right now, Kennedy? Is he hot? They have him somewhere? Where is he supposed to be?
I have no idea where they left off with him.
He's on that dude that played in that Facebook movie. I forget. That Lex Luthor. He's in some factory of Lex.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
So
Even
bad.
that Iron Studios Jaws pieces.
That's dope.
Pretty
Yo, that
sweet, huh?
Superman cape is crazy. To see how
It's dope, right?
It's
I
like
love
the
sh-
Hush.
Yeah.
It's like the Hush.
I like the shading on it. Yeah.
I love the texture and the shading on this thing. Looks
that piece looks too heavy for that table, though.
People were asking. There's only 3 legs on this table. He was like,
That
"Yeah,
I got
but-
3 legs on it.
Those legs are solid. Those legs are
That table
solid.
was made in the planet Krypton.
Trust me. No, those-
Yo,
that's
that-
solid
yeah.
wood. That stuff's not going anywhere.
That's real furniture
Yeah,
right
but
there.
Yeah.
The way Superman's cape is on that piece, I like that, man. It's a nice
Look at that
piece.
thing. You know, this is a 1/3, right? So Tweeterhead's gonna be doing a one of these guys in 1/3 too. So
Actually, you could. That's actually a really good point because he has the open arms and everything.
no,
Yeah, that's gonna be a beast too. Wow.
look at that. It's gonna be as big
Yeah.
as Ghost Rider.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy what's going on.
That table
$400
probably holds more than my bestest. So, 'cause that's real.
Probably.
Good.
But then he also go ahead.
Oh no, I was looking at the Ghost Rider. I love that piece.
I don't know if he got this before, but he posted this, and I was like, "This is Penguin Studios, right? Or Penguin? What's it called?
Penguin Toys.
Penguin Toys. That's it,
Yeah.
Do you have pictures of the new one they just put out?
Yeah.
Okay,
Batman.
good. Okay, we'll talk about it after.
You said okay, good.
Just making sure.
Good, you did your damn job.
Yeah.
It's about fucking time. No, good. This is pretty cool. This one, the Killing Joke.
I see a lot of people selling this thing for some reason. I don't know why. It looks really good. I think it was like $1,200 too, right? It was like a 4.
Yeah, it was fairly priced. Yeah.
I think that custom Galactus right there is huge.
Galacticus, get it right.
Galacticus.
You know better.
I've been working on my pronunciation. All right, so
We'll get you. And then like this guy Brian shared this thing. I remember him sharing a ton of these pictures, but this is recent.
You got my Omega Red in the background.
That's dope.
I love this Magneto, like this little thing he's showing off.
I like that beast on the left.
Dang, that looks cool too.
That beast is nice.
Franco.
Oh, it's Franco?
Two beasts.
I think except for the Sabretooth and maybe the Mega Red, I think it's all Franco. The Cyclops, the Beast, and the Magneto are Franco.
That Magneto is so classic.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, the
It's
Magneto.
so arcade cabinet and freaking comic book all in one. Like
Who's influencing who here? It seems like the group members are influencing the YouTubers now.
I know. Stop it, y'all.
But look how I like the proper use of risers. How it looks good. You know, one behind the other.
Yeah, like
Use
acrylic
the right
risers.
risers. See,
The
Rise up.
lighting. Hell yeah. I
This
know
next one's-
D-Rock's doing something similar, right? With the lighting stuff.
Yeah.
That's be cool.
Yeah.
So I asked the guys like what's their their prize in their collection, their statue prize, and I think this is mine. This Thanos on Throne. I know it has a lot of accessories now, but F it, man. I was like, this is mine. This is my baby right here.
He's even
like
conquered
the-
Sideshow.
I want that Tesseract.
This thing?
With the stand, yeah.
Yeah, this was
That's
hard to
dope.
find. It's really cool.
The
Yeah,
Cosmic
that's your
Cube.
baby right there. You
I
made
like
that work
that.
with the Lady Death and everything.
Terry said he couldn't decide. He just got this thing too. I was like, it does look badass though. Freaking Batman Beyond. That looks tight.
That's sick. I always liked that. That was way back when I was collecting Hot Toys. There was this Hot Toy YouTuber who just had one statue, and that was this Batman Beyond. And it was
Hot Toys actually made these too.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
What makes it crazy about this one is this is part of the Arkham line, but it fits well in the collection.
In his collection, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Prime One make another Batman Beyond
Yes.
2 that was like really like textured and like
It's coming out of like the vehicle.
Yeah.
the leaping
Yeah.
out one.
I don't even think it's out yet.
And this is Big Silva. Big Silva said his Gray Hulk. This is badass.
Look
He
at
got
that
both.
Spider-Man. That Spider-Man is dope.
His baby
Well,
one.
Silva needs both for
that's-
Silva. Send one over here, man.
So funny.
This is Big Silver stuff.
This is Big Silver. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he had the gray.
No.
I think that Spider-Man Hulk Dio is so.
I'm gonna ask him if I can borrow this.
Now you know.
Sucker.
That Hulk will always have a place in my heart.
This collection looks great, man.
what's the statue in the middle? Like
Look
the
at that
very
Maestro
middle.
back there.
What is
That's
that?
Iron Man. I don't know. I have no
I
idea.
forgot what it is.
You can't really see it.
Yeah, I can't really tell, to be
it's
honest.
not Daredevil.
Oh, that's that Thor villain.
Or armor.
Armor, yeah. Destroyer.
Sure. I have no idea. Like, I'm sorry.
Or is Destroyer silver? I
The
forget.
story's larger, yeah, it's silver.
Oh, there you go.
Buster.
Thor Buster, Iron Man armor.
Okay.
Destroyer armor.
Fuck, forget it. I stuttered too much there. Where's Pudgy? You stuttering prick. I was about to say nerd and dork, so I was gonna say forget
Nork.
Forget it. The brain is not computing today, guys. The brain is not computing.
Ed Kovic shared this one. This is a custom. I forget who makes this one, but this is his grail or his prize collection. I know Astro has this one.
Did not like it.
Yeah, he didn't like it
Mr.
because it
X did a
was.
review on it. It looks great.
Yeah, I think it looks badass.
Wait,
Man.
somebody
I
didn't
like
like
the
this piece?
Astro said he didn't like the size of the whole, like the portal.
And there were a bunch of like issues
What,
with
too-
it. The
Too big or too small?
the paint had a bunch of scuffs and stuff on it. Like just bad production for him at least.
I like this piece. It's pretty hot.
There was dust on it when it came.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Silver Surface pieces like this should be chromed out, or should it be like just it? You like it better like this?
I think it depends on the pose.
I think Chrome doesn't read well. He's like a naked dude, so when you chrome it, it's hard to see his muscles.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, when he's chromed out.
Yeah,
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
that's true. That's true.
I don't know. I had the Bowen Silver Surfer. He's chromed out. Like it's a different chrome they use though on that one. It's like a brownish chrome instead of like a silver chrome. I don't know
So
if
it's
that makes
tinted?
sense.
So it's chrome?
tinted. Yeah. No, it's chrome, but it's like a different
John's
color
on
tint.
fire.
man.
Boom shakalaka.
He's on fire.
This is Dwayne Davis. I know he just got this one on the left, and I think he's getting this one painted. I saw this one in person. Oh, it's so good, man.
They both look good, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this one too, man. This one's badass. Really, really cool. Dwayne Davis.
That's Exodus.
Yeah, Exodus. Yep. Thought these were cool. And then Jeffrey shared this one. I wasn't too sure which one he said it was his favorite one.
Well, I assume it's both of them.
Is this One Piece?
Yeah, it's One Piece.
Yay, I know
That's
anime.
Odin and
Is that-
Zoro.
Is that Zoro?
Yeah. You Netflix watchers are finding.
I know, it's so true.
The only
I
person
know, right?
you know is Zoro.
Shit, he got me.
That's the only one that showed up. In
I was
the
like,
show.
John doesn't watch anime.
Gotcha.
Got your ass. Tone's back, man. I don't know if you guys remember.
Oh yeah,
Tone.
Tone. Yeah, Tone's.
Yeah.
Noob
That's
Sabat.
Saibot.
PCS, right?
Yeah, I think that's probably one of their best Mortal Kombat pieces.
This is from Mortal Kombat. Oh, okay.
Fake fans.
I'm not even crazy about this. And this costume for Noob.
And he also shared this one. This is Mario Kart. I love this Mario, man. That looks so funny.
Look at that Mario. Look at that computer. God damn.
Probably
Yeah,
first
man,
four
that
figures,
computer,
man.
man.
God, you
It's
gotta give respect to the PC players out there.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not spending money on statues. I'm going
I'm
like,
like,
doing.
yeah.
What graphics card is that?
This is probably an LBS
probably
Hulk
it-
right
it-
here.
that
Look at the water cooling too, man.
that might be an EVGA, so it's probably like either 3080 or
It's a
2080.
30.
Water
it's a 30
cooling.
It's a 30 series card.
3080.
Yeah,
They're mixing electricity with water now. What the?
Yo, look,
Oh,
look
water
at it.
cooling.
He just bought all the LED fans.
God damn! I'll stick to my hamsters.
Yeah,
RGB memory.
RGB makes it
Yeah.
run 30% faster for each light. So
Is his power supply have
Literally.
RGB as well? What the hell?
That computer's
yours don't.
Wow.
This computer's more advanced than NASA's 1967 setup.
Oh
Crazy.
man.
Everything is Asus as well.
Oh, that light up is the.
Who made this Kenobi? You guys know? Is it
DMD.
NYC? DMD? Dang, this looks really cool.
Oh, that's damn. Yeah, damn.
I think it is, right? I think it was. I
don't
think.
know.
I think.
Looks badass. Brad shared this one. It's really cool.
This is
Thanks, Brad.
unreal.
This-
That
Look
piece
at
is
that.
unreal. Yeah.
You were the chosen one.
You are my brother, Anakin.
You were supposed to bring Browns to the Force.
I don't want this.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Yeah,
I
we love.
loved you.
You don't love him anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really cool. Thanks for sharing, Brad. And Piggy's was Doctor Doom. I
That's
forget
dope,
the
dude.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
went
really
back
good
and forth between Merman, this Doctor Doom, and the
Big old D buckle for Dipset.
and the Wendigo
Dipset.
versus
Oh,
Wolverine.
that's a tough 3, man.
Yeah, so it's normally it's Merman. Today I was like, nah, we gonna go with Doom. The color in this thing is amazing, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, like that.
looks like
That's a
he's-
great picture too. I like the
He's
ray
preaching
tracing on
to
the table.
a crowd of people. You over there?
I like how he's holding the cape too. That was really nice.
Yeah, this was well done, I think.
Doombot rise up.
Jimmy shared this one. I know the whole shop of Moon Knight. God damn.
That Moon Knight
You think
is
he's
really
he
nice.
likes Moon Knight?
It's really cool, Jimmy. And then David shared this one. DC and Marvel collection, right, Buck?
DC and Marvel collector?
Yeah, collector.
David
That's right.
Wayne.
That's great.
I love this
Deathstroke,
Deathstroke, man.
yeah.
That's always been my favorite Deathstroke right there.
Yeah,
Does that have the exclusive?
Yeah, the
What's
head.
Wow. Too soon, Buck.
If you know, you know.
It's on the way.
$500.
Wow. Okay, let's go.
Jesus, that's too much.
Phoenix. I don't even know how to pronounce this one, but I think
I don't even know what we're looking at. There's like 30 pieces there. Like, which one's the one? Like,
That is Cloud Riders. They ride the clouds.
yeah,
Not
this piece
Nimbus
is
clouds.
Looks
for
good, man.
Dragon Ball Z people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he unboxes. The way this lights up is insane.
Yeah.
The light up features
It's
insane.
dope as fuck though. Look at that shit.
And,
this has to be like statue of the year for like, I don't know. This looks crazy, man. I
That's
don't.
so big. What the hell, dog?
I've never seen something like this before.
Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
The base is massive too.
I like how angry that the scales of the dragon, like all spiky and metallic.
Yeah.
Cut yourself. How are you
I don't
riding that
touch it.
thing without cutting yourself?
So like seeing this, I'm not even super familiar with this IP, but it's making me want to go and research it, and if there's something to watch it.
You know, as a young
That-
one,
I was
I watched the
influenced.
movie. There was a place called Laserland, and I think it was San Jose, California, Sunnyvale, something like that. And I went there and I got all my import movies. You can get all your Chow Yun
Oh,
Fat
I remember.
movies, like
Yeah.
all your like John Woo movies, all of this stuff. Like anything overseas. And I there was this one, and I got it, and I loved the movie, and I was like, "Oh, you like Storm Riders too?" And he said, "Not that bullshit movie." Phoenix said, "Not that bullshit movie." I'm talking about. I was like, the only thing I knew about him was the movie. That
He like diehard manga reader.
Who
Are they
me?
manga?
Manhwa.
No, it's a. I don't know if it was an animation or a manga because I'm not.
This
The
is
only
from
thing I
China,
knew was the
so-
live action movie was the first time I seen special effects since like Mortal Kombat 1, and it had that level of special effects. So I'm like, it's so crazy.
I want to watch it now.
Maybe this is how the Jean Grey Phoenix should have looked.
Right.
Her on top of the Phoenix and everything.
One of
Mr.
our. Oh, look at that.
No, go ahead.
No, it's like one of our awards for end of the year is going to be best use of Velveeta cheese. So look forward to that.
Velveeta cheese.
That's funny.
for fire effects. So like
Chicken
there's a
parm.
couple of
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Mr. Popo got this thing. He says it's his favorite. I don't know, man. Mr. Popo just got the
Mr. Popo.
What do you get?
Mr. Popo just bought Prime 1, I think.
Yeah, literally. You got
I
Maestro. He's got
Maestro, he got a Alien, a whole bunch of pieces in lately, man. He's been going in ham.
It's a good year for Mr. Popo.
That's
Collector of the Year nominee.
That skeleton there looking a little limp.
Well, yeah. Well, if you Rashid posted this up, and
Jesus, Rashid. This is what you're putting into the world, Rashid.
Rashid was LGBT.
We salute you, Mr. President.
Liberty, guns, beer, and
Those campaign staffers, man. They
I
know
thought those
what's
were
up.
eyes.
Oh, this
Must be my innocence. Sorry.
Oh, He's so Canadian. Don't mind him.
Going back to constructive outrage.
That's a cool
I didn't spot
channel.
anything on your thumbnail this time, man. So
Yeah,
except this guy.
Yeah, that's that. What's up with that?
I never know.
It's
I
supposed to
was
be. It's Evan. It's Evan versus Slifer.
Oh, I don't know the rules anymore. I just know that until
So Buck ain't
Buck
even
is
in the
always
top
gonna
two?
be the anime king in his head. Slifer, the people want Slifer, and it's me. Evan wants to throw his hand. It's me. Slifer wants to throw. It's me.
If Buck is
Slifer.
anime king in his head, give him medication.
It's me. Evan throwing his head in the
Yeah.
ring, right?
So
His
Buck
head
ain't
in the
even top
ring.
two.
So it's like
It's Slifer, then it's
I'll
me,
put their
Evan,
heads.
then Buck.
Nah,
But you
those are-
notice
those are
something.
pretenders.
Anytime Slifer or It's Me Evans there, Buck doesn't show up. You
Was-
noticed
was-
that, right?
Was Evan
Go.
there when Sniper was there?
Yes.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, well, those are two pretenders. Like,
They there for the people. They there to let you know that hey,
Oh, no,
there are
Buck-
other options.
no.
And I put my faith in you, Buck, because
Oh,
I feel like
Slifer's
regardless of us, Buck, I feel like you have what it takes, but you don't show up for the debate, not the debates or the discussions. You know, I don't know. Like, I
remember what I said
Whenever
earlier?
there's a fight, he runs and
not-
hides.
It's not
Yeah.
it's not a canon event, and
Why are you bringing Canada into it again?
Hey, Slifer,
all these
man.
all these
Slifer
guys,
said-
Canon
all these guys are
events.
pretenders to the
I
throne.
got you. I got you.
you got it.
But no, this was a fun episode, Slifer. Thanks, Slifer. I appreciate you for doing that unbox. I know it's freaking nerve wracking to do it.
And it was called supporting Buck.
Yeah. No, but it was fun to see it. It was cool to see it up close. Congratulations for everybody who got their blades. Yeah, and join us tomorrow and get some up close of that LBS Hulk, which we're excited to see. So
That's gonna be crazy, man. That's
Shane,
gonna
I like, yo, Shane. That's what he was like, yo. He's like, man, I'm gonna do it live. I'm like, yo, all right. He was like, you want to do it? I said, hell yeah.
That's how it's done.
You live unboxes are crazy.
What time are we
man.
doing this on Wednesday?
9 p.m. EST.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll go over some of our what is it called? Like now I'm blanking because I'm freaking tired. Some of our topics, some of our categories for the end of the year awards and all of that stuff. So that'll be fun. And we have the live unboxing, and we're casting Spider-Gwen. All you youngins, just because she's Spider-Gwen, don't give you an excuse to put 10 years olds in there. Make sure they're over 22. Shrink them down. There we go.
Cool. So yeah, we'll definitely tune in on tomorrow, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Constructive
Yeah.
outrage. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Sweet. Delvis shared this one. I'd never seen this He-Man. You guys, is this Sideshow?
Yeah.
Dang. That was pretty
Yo,
cool.
He-Man never looked that manly. Pause.
The design for that was done by Stepan Shajic.
By who?
Bless you, bless
Schweinsteiger.
Cover the huh? Cover the what?
Cover the bee.
It's got a boo. That's a dope. I like that He-Man though. He's dope.
God damn, it's like Buck knew this one was coming. If you remember that name in your head, man, Buck, you don't got enough
This
shit
was
to worry
done
about.
by world famous.
Did you ever see that video? Oh, I should pull it up one day. One guy enters a talent contest and he says, "I'm the fastest speaker," and he just fucking.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You saw that?
He like screams it out. I was like, oh my god. Okay, calm down.
The judges look at him like, "What the?"
Everyday collector. You had a show on Friday too, man. And you had a freaking live unboxing too. God damn.
Yeah, we did Rashi's unboxing, which was fun. Besides a little disappointment, but it's getting rectified. Other than that, looked good. Had fun doing it.
What was
the tweet ahead effect? I can't wait to get to those pictures again.
I'll be honest. Tweeterhead ain't shit until they make Spider-Man.
Yeah, Tweeterhead was. I just enjoyed seeing all the releases that Tweeterhead put forward. I think it's really smart by them, and it was a good discussion we had.
So Tweeterhead can't do Marvel, can they, John? Do you know if they? I don't remember them doing any Marvel.
Maybe
I know they
can
did
hop
DC
on
back in the day.
I don't know if they can do Marvel.
The Sideshow.
They can use it through Sideshow, correct? But I think it's smart them doing DC, because I've said it before. This gives me Bowen vibes. The way they're tackling this is giving me Bowen vibes with the
Bona
bus.
vibes,
Yeah, specifically those kind of vibes, especially when we're talking about butter and movie theaters. But this is I think it's smart. I'm very tempted. I hope that Freeze and Clayface comes to market.
I think it's this whole announcement was received very people really enjoyed it. People seem ecstatic.
It's going to be a Tweeterhead exclusive, so they're not working with Sideshow on this, from what they've said. So
we need them to pick up that Marvel license, man. Like Marvel needs to stop being stingy.
There's too many people with the Marvel license.
You've had enough Marvel. There's so much Marvel already.
No, that's not true. There's
What's not true about it?
Everyone has the DC license.
Go pick up Bowens if you want Marvel.
You know, I want quarter scale Marvel.
All I hear is I want. Sound like
I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
I want more.
That was perfect timing.
I know, man. It's happening. I'm starting to get the hang of this now.
DC license is like a cheap whore, and like everyone.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Guess. I got my dollar bills ready.
He put the WH in that thing. He said it will not be silent. Whore.
Yeah, no, after that, I should have put this clip.
Everyone gets
Okay,
it.
reel it in, Steve. Reel it in.
But like, only place that has the
Oversaturation
Marvel
clips.
license for you
Okay, listen.
is Sideshow, more or less.
That's enough, no?
PCS has like a weird thing going on where they can't really do some pieces. They can only do the game version.
You never know what scale.
There's too much hate talking with my thumbnail up here. Let's change it. No. Episode 88 was good. I can't believe we're on 88 already.
For violence.
John came for violence.
I'm sorry, guys.
No,
That's
89.
Anthony. Oh, Kennedy. That's exactly what I thought of. Before he played the clip, that's what was going to stop sounding like the girl from Willy Wonka. I want the world. I want the whole world.
Yo, see, John knows movies. They just got to be like.
Pull the lever and then drop it to the meat grinder.
Ed Covid received this one for his Thanos
God damn.
Award. I've seen this one before, man. Like,
It's no Danis, but it's a really good one.
He's like, hey, come here.
Crippler, did you order that Thanos?
I want butter on my popcorn.
With Bikini Hulk?
You can catch the category Best Homoerotic Statue of 2023. Thanos will be represented there. So feel
This
free to vote
this
for it.
Thanos has to have the most accessories I've ever seen.
know.
Not only on a statue, but on a figure. Anything on the market.
Yo, this statue is the gift that keep on giving, dude. They're
Hell
gonna,
yeah.
the mods are just, yeah, that's it.
Poor Thanos has been hoarded out more than. God damn. Congrats, Ed.
Oh, then he posted it here next to his Red Samurai.
Red
That was
Samurai
pretty cool. Look at this thing.
Oh man, go back real quick if you don't mind. Oh yeah, I love that freaking Red Hood, Samurai Red Hood. He put some little blossoms behind it too.
It stands out now, man. I love
That Thanos on Throne really does hold up still to today, man.
Yeah.
How old is this piece? Do you happen to know? Is it like 4 years old?
4? No. This thing is. This is.
Out of the Golden Girls, which Golden Girl would it be?
I'll check.
I
I'll check.
think it was 2016.
That should be a topic. 2015?
Oh yeah, he's old, buddy.
Not that far back, but it's.
That's one that holds up to this day. I remember Fader doing unboxing was like, man, that still holds up. 2018 says your vision.
2018?
And he sees all. Yep.
2018.
Look at this thing. Erwin shared this thing.
Kind
I
of
was like,
2018.
this is newest piece right here.
That's crazy how they was able to get one, like all of them on the toilet at the same time. Shit.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
hard to do.
I love the. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Boom, peace.
That Thanos is nice.
Spider-Man, Captain. Dang.
It reminds me of the custom Lady Death I had, where it had the silhouettes of the Avengers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I like
being
that one.
real, Dr. Doom would be in the middle.
She was
though,
too
in a
big,
bigger
though.
chair.
If we're being real. Cool.
That's nice though. I like that setup.
I brought some facts in this time. So greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. I really like this one today. Like, I don't know, freaking Mike Tyson, man. I didn't get to meet him like in Pittsburgh like I wanted to, but
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I was about to say, can you read that again in his voice, please?
I can't.
Greatness.
Greatness is not guarded yourself.
I can't do that.
Spit on me, man. What they hate in you is missing in them, so keep shining. I like this one too.
It's missing. It's missing.
God, that's how it's gonna be done now.
And you got to say more missing anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buck, read that for us.
Fear Comp Pop Pop shared this one.
There.
I love this.
That is, if you want that animation, there it is right there. That's right out the freaking cell of an animation.
I'm more of a wire kind of guy.
Cable wires.
Laugh it, goddammit. That was funny.
I got it.
And here are the pictures from Gotham Cinebites.
Yo, whose collection is this? You can easily tell when it's a freaking
Exactly.
Gotham Cinebites collection.
This looks so good, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, he got this one, man. Like, I feel like he would have got a different one. Like, there's the gold version, the white version, and I forget there's another one out there too.
No, he's got the red one. That's the best one. Oh, you talking about the base?
No, I'm talking about
the actual Batman.
Oh,
I like the
that's-
white one. The white one's cool.
Oh, the red one. Gotta be red. You
Tough
got
to
the right
find.
one.
He got the right one.
Wow.
The thing, the bobblehead.
I know, right? Yeah, that's perfect.
I mean, the pop. That's so dope.
It's so funny because when he does an unboxing, his wife is like, "That better not be another pop."
Telling you, them things are addicting.
I love the way he incorporates the family.
That's the thing. Like, I don't. This is a collection. Everybody could change and anything could happen. But I'm like, there's the way this is displayed, and you could tell that he really loves this line, and it's so freaking ingrained into his display. It's just dope. And that's the
Laser
thing, he's
focused.
making it work. That ain't even a freaking metal piece, but it looks metal as heck.
Hell yeah! Now it is metal.
It's metal now.
Yeah. Look at that, man. That's perfect, man.
It's toyed like a tiger.
Tweet like a tiger. Tweet like a tiger. Where's that from again? I used to say that like
Gold
years
member.
ago.
Austin Powers, gold
Austin
member.
Powers.
Oh yeah, tweet like a tiger. There it is.
It's like you said, man. Now it fits in his collection. It's like pop.
Yeah, it's
I love the lighting though. Look at that shit.
I kind of want to get
He's
spotlight.
got an everyday collector sticker on the shelf.
God damn it! Right, it does.
God
Look at that. Look at that.
That's what it.
Yeah.
That's what good friends do. See, this is
That's-
with
that's
Batman in between. Shut up, Buck, a second. Because I know there's an insult coming.
No,
But
it
go
was
ahead.
I was gonna ask you if it's a sticker or a magnet, bro.
It's actually a sticker he converted to a magnet because that's how well versed he is. But yes, I appreciate him and everyone who loves the Everyday Collector. I love you all. Thank you.
Buck, where's your
I'm
shirt?
honored to be there. I'm honored to
You
be there.
bastard.
You have a tight
again?
body. I could tell from your tight pants.
Wow.
Pop, pop.
Yeah, Vision. I like the white one. Man.
Look at this.
Y'all just
Oh,
racist. Now we know.
I love the way
Now
he
we get back to battle.
a little bit. I love the way he separated the middle where he has the spotlights on there, and it's
I kind of want to get the
And
spotlight.
everything's red. Look at that.
The army
Okay,
of
Steve, you
evil
can.
at the bottom, and at
He
the
says he
top.
only has one spotlight per. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, it's red for the ambiance, but the stuff he really wants you to see and put focus on has spotlights on.
Yeah.
So-
Looks really good.
lower that magnet a little there, buddy.
This is my hour.
I didn't.
Like
You guys know what this is like? This comes from Infinity
It's gonna
Studios.
be the
bro.
Witch King.
Oh yeah, yeah,
When
yeah,
he's
yeah.
taking off from what's the name of this castle again?
The castle of
Khazad-dûm?
Gondomar.
I think it's
Condom Wars.
bruh.
What is it, Isengard?
No, this isn't Isengard. Isengard is
Isengard is
Saruman's
Saruman's, yeah.
So this is what,
power.
like toward
It's a bunch of
I
dorks.
think Crippler's right. This is Khazad-dûm.
It says Penguin Toys. The have they worked before together? Do you guys know? Penguin Toys is the one that made that Joker.
They make the bus together.
Oh, okay.
They call whenever they're making the bus.
They make busts together. They don't bust together. Just
oh my god.
Hey yo,
it's gonna be the Witch King when he's taking off with.
I think
Slifer
might be right.
Helm's Deep.
Deep.
Helm's Deep. Yeah.
Everyone was way off.
No, this isn't Helm's Deep.
That's not the only thing going deep.
No, because
Slifer, stick to Guyver. Slifer.
It has two.
Gates
Yeah,
of
it
Mordor?
could be the
Gates
Gates
of
of
Mordor,
Mordor because it
there we
has
go.
too much
Castle Grayskull?
architecture.
No,
That was good.
Perfect.
That was good. That was good.
Yo, it's me. Evan sent me some gangsta ass He-Man video, dude. Of this dude
Oh
doing
yeah, I got
toys
that
rapping.
too.
Yo, that dude was hard. He-Man get it in.
This one's actually for what's it called? Crippler.
Ooh, Savanas. Mija Savanas, ¿qué pasa? I was there when they turned you. You were a little elf. We turned you out, gave you the dark power.
Hey yo,
That's what
turned her out?
happened. And now
She
she
got
rules
turned.
because
Look at that.
ladies get it done. So now she's the head of the horde.
What?
Entrance to John's basement.
Wow. Not bad, Carl. I don't know if I should take that. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or not. But.
Oh man.
Stick to Batman, John.
Hey, Slifer.
Don't enter those gates.
Touche.
Yeah, $5,000 for this thing.
For this, Savanas,
What?
it looks good. I wouldn't pay that much for it.
I think it's
but
4,800, but yeah.
I like to see females bust. I think they're more interesting for whatever reasons than.
There's a lot going on here, though.
This is expensive as shit, but it looks cool. They
look
have a
at that.
1/3 that I would buy.
What? But you're not. You can't.
Is it Infinity Studios that made
can't
it?
I get
or
the 1/3?
Who made it?
Because you're not a 1/3 guy. Remember?
It's just a
It is
bust.
a Blizzard
It's not
game.
a. Full
Is this?
stack.
Oh,
no,
it's
this
just
is-
a bust. Okay.
And Infinity.
This is not
I gotta
Infinity, is
just
it?
keep
Oh,
you
it is
in check.
Infinity.
Infinity.
Holy shoot!
They've been making a bunch of the Blizzard statues, so they're the ones who made the Lilith.
Those eyes light up.
Yeah. What was this? 300 ES, I think, or 400, something like
I
that.
think it was 300. Yeah.
Okay.
The Queen of the Fallen.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
you gotta be like-
EJ, this is for you. There we go. We got this is EJ's girl right here.
Hell
Savanas.
yeah. Live
Yo, arrows?
unboxing on Wednesday.
Fire those arrows.
Oh, did that light up too?
I think that's just real jade. I don't know.
Yo, me, EJ
Yo, I
will
have to
go
put
on
my
missions
foot in.
with her, dude. Because we were representing undead to the fullest. We were horde, but we were also undead. And we was like, yo, come.
What is she?
I remember
Mantis?
playing.
What's
I
that?
mean, she's good. If they do a Lich King and her together, that'll pair very well.
Is that real hair?
If,
God,
yo,
dang.
Buck, if they do
Her?
Arthas with
She's
like they
crying?
do Arthas and her,
She's crying.
that'll be 10K of greatness.
How do you think this? How do you think this is gonna come to like in the box, like the eyebrows? Are they gonna
You're gonna
fold
have
it
to
out?
gel that baby. You're gonna have to gel that baby.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be real.
Yeah, they use on mustaches.
You're gonna push a button and it's just gonna go bing.
Yo,
Are
wrap
those
it in
lips-
something.
are
to
those
kinda
lips? Are those
stick.
lips kissable? Are those lips kissable?
It looks really good. It looks just like her cinematic model.
Ooh, this trader is
yeah.
bad cheap.
Oh, you roll with Illidan, son? You roll with Illidan?
Man, does anybody work anymore?
I like this piece though.
Yeah, Savannah. Yeah,
I
she's
would-
no
I would-
joke, dude.
Not you too, Rashid. Not you too.
No, I like this piece. I would, I don't know the character, but this, I'm trying to figure is this piece going to be silicone also? By the way,
It will be. It is. It is
Oh
silicone.
yeah, I was mad, but if it wasn't silicone,
Yo, those
boobs are silicone, all right.
See, if they say bust, this is what I expect to see. Scroll down a little bit.
Oh boy.
Down.
Yeah, see? If
Hey, we
don't
got
tell
somebody-
me you got a bus if you ain't got a bus. You know what I'm saying? This is a bus. They got a bus. She bus.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
She bus, we bus, they bus.
Usually
You know what I
gotta
mean?
play that before the. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're an hour delay.
We're learning, Steve. We're learning.
It's weird.
Hey man, this game took so much of my life, yo. Oh my goodness, too much
those
of my life.
eyes. Those eyes are tight.
When was the last time you played?
This bus is like 4,000, right?
Probably 2 years ago.
4,800.
Yeah, it's a nice bus, man.
What expansion came out when you stopped?
When I stopped. EJ, what was the expansion when we stopped? It was I don't know. What name them, and I'll tell you the name of it. I don't know.
There was Burning
I stopped with
Crusade.
when they
No,
did
we
the
did we did Burning Crusade. We did we did
the Panda one, Pandaria.
Yeah, Mr. Pandora. We did.
I'm happy I never started.
It was whatever one that would made you do these dailies every day, the same stuff over and over, just to feel like stupid, like do this on a timer and then send your little workers to go do things without you having to do it. It's just like whatever
Sounds
that
like
game,
Trump.
whatever that one
Remember
was,
this
is when
one.
we stopped. I was like, I ain't doing none of that stuff.
That's
Yeah,
the
there
stuff
it
that's
is right there.
Cataclysm?
Cataclysm, probably. That sounds like that might be. Yeah, it was Cataclysm because it was my birthday. EJ and my boy R Boogies came up and surprised me in North Carolina for my birthday, and we literally went from level cap the time they were here, and we was like, boop, flew through that game. Then was like, all right, we done.
Thanks for your phone.
Yeah.
Nerds.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
I think dork is the
Yeah,
appropriate.
we played the mess out of these games.
And if you like resin, like if you prefer resin, there's a 1/3 that looks really awesome as well. And that one's I think like $430.
What?
From the
That's
Blizzard
the economy version, that one.
It looks really good. It looks like fantastic, if I'm being honest. If it was a full statue.
Yeah, that would have been a good time to stop night when they came out with the pandas because it wasn't a good expansion.
They were panda monks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Kung Fu Panda?
pandas.
Pugilists.
This stuff came out too. Look
Now
at
we're
this thing.
talking. Now we're
This
talking.
looks
This is-
crazy.
I love the Jurassic Park stuff.
That's cartoon.
Childhood right there.
I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie, but that's hot.
What?
What did he just say?
Don't even start, Joe.
Hey. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Okay.
You say nothing.
I just lost my card. You got the card. Don't Jurassic Park.
Yeah, John. Glass houses.
Not even the first one?
There goes my hero.
Rashid has a fear of lizards.
Nah, I just wasn't into dinosaurs. It just nah.
What?
Nah,
That first one, Rashid, is like Steven Spielberg. You would enjoy it.
The campaign just lost the vote.
Read the Michael Crichton books.
The books were good, yeah.
Yeah, Nathan's.
I read
The first one
was
is
the best one.
The first one is
Thank
the
you,
best one.
Nathan. Just watch the first one. All right.
Just watch
Yeah.
the first one. Yeah, the first one's pretty.
The thing that was a
How long was
must.
it?
Like back then when you were building home theaters, like it had like the first. It was the first. Fun fact: it was the first movie with DTS audio, and at that time it was much higher bit rate than Dolby. Whatever Dolby had at the time, Dolby Surround or whatever.
This
What
is
was the
hot,
first
bro.
movie
Dolby
with
Digital.
BTS
What was the
audio?
first one?
Yeah, this was
not
the
to go on a
first one,
tangent. Not to go on a tangent though, but
DTS.
what was the one with Chris Pratt? The first one with Chris Pratt and Blue.
Jurassic World.
Okay, that one. This one, right? That was cool because it brought that nostalgia back, right? With the Jeeps. and
Did it
everything.
though?
Yeah, because the Jeeps in the warehouse kind of thing.
The first one still kicks ass.
Look at
Of
this
course, the
picture
first
right
one's the best.
here. Ah,
Wow,
I
that's
need
hot.
this. I need this right here.
They selling that too? That's Queen Studios?
It's Infinity Studios, I think.
That's hot, man.
Yeah.
You into
Infinity
that-
and beyond.
But look at the big one to
Look at
the
that
right.
big one there. Yeah, holy mac.
But that's the thing. Like, what's cool about this line is like, even if you didn't watch the movies, if you appreciate dinosaurs, they
Blue.
there
Yo,
you go.
Steve, I have that table. You see that?
No,
crank
not
table?
that one. The big one.
Yeah,
Oh, the crank. You got the crank table?
You got the pterodactyl.
Oh wow.
Indominus Rex.
I have that table.
That was my nickname in.
Dang, this is crazy.
What does that say on the bottom left? Soul?
Yeah, it's the guy that puts all these pictures. So
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I didn't know. I thought that was the studio for a second.
this looks cool. Jeffrey shared this one.
Coolio. Oh, ODB. Why does ODB have Coolio here?
I'm more worried. Why is Coolio wearing Rashid's Tims?
Oh, yes. We gotta change out the portrait, man. That's what we
You
gotta
know
do.
what's funny? It looks more like his son than it does him.
It looks more like Coolio than it does.
I see Coolio now.
Well, it looks like they got the subway station, right?
Shame
Yeah.
on you!
I agree,
Train.
Jesse. I agree.
The old dirty bastard.
Jesse's right.
I like this piece.
Dirt
I like
with
this
dirt.
piece. I think they should have had a Wu-Tang symbol on it, but
Yeah, look how the concrete is cracked. Where you
Big baby Jesus.
No, that crack is normal in New York.
It rained the night before. Yeah.
Y'all didn't know ODB had power.
If you look really close, there's a rat in the subway.
no,
This is
leave my
people that
city.
made that
Hold
video,
on,
right?
hold on.
The
You leave my
disrespect
city
from
alone,
anyone.
all right? Nobody talk about your city. All right.
Wait a second, we're missing the whole thing. Is this forced perspective? Let's tackle that. Let's,
I'm still stuck on Coolio.
those Tims are forced perspective. I'll tell you that, man.
I can't get past Coolio. I can't think about anything else right now.
Hey guys, someone posted this. Stop shitting on this.
No, we're not shooting at all. This is a good looking piece. It's part of that rap. It's part of that rap line, right?
Coolio.
It's not a rap line, it's a hip hop line.
Oh, sorry, rap hip hop. Thought it was the same thing, but there was like a Biggie.
Who is this person who speaks to me as though I needed his advice?
There you go, John. There you go, John.
Yeah, thank you. There's Biggie. There's Biggie. There's the.
Here, John. Oh, that's that rap line. That's that rap line.
Hey, what kind of voice? Hold on a second. Hold on. What kind of voice is that? Okay, I don't speak like that. What kind of voice? What kind of voice are you trying to give me
You
here?
kind of nailed it right there, John. So
Hey, John, that line
Don't make it sound like I go to Starbucks, okay? Well, like
That's that
on
rap
that line
line.
that you're,
That's that rap music they listen to.
Hey guys, let me break it down. It's like the rap line.
and I probably have more. Hey, I listen to Biggie, okay?
who you're thinking about? It's
Yo, that's like some
Wow.
Yo, but those
I really like
best friend that's black.
Tupac Charcoal. He's amazing.
What?
So, what does I listen to Biggie.
No, so who
Can't stop. Won't stop.
who John is speaking about? It's a dude named Startochio, and he has a whole line of like different hip hop artists. He did like all the Wu-Tang. He did Biggie Smalls. and
Thank
he
you,
did,
D3.
Yes,
Biggie,
yeah,
listen,
100% Biggie.
John knows nothing of Wu-Tang Clan, bro.
Oh,
No,
He just knows that they're rappers.
Rashid.
oh.
The only rapper he
They're
knows
rappers.
is no.
Yo, he wrapped a lot of presents for Christmas.
The only-
Remember the rapper?
The only rapper John knows is the one on a Lindt chocolate.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Going on. Onward.
Y'all gotta stop making fun of my Canadians.
Wow.
What? You had a white guy trying to be a Jamaican singing about he's an informer. Fuck outta here.
Informer.
Man.
Don't you dare talk bad about Snow Patrol.
No, was from Toronto.
Oh,
What is this
man.
guy's name again? I forget. his
Casey
name.
Jones.
Casey Jones. That's right. Yeah. This is by Jimmy.
It's another rapper. Oh, right.
Yeah, that's.
No, I like
what's his name?
I think
Ooh, I like the hockey stick.
this Iron Studios, right?
That's dope.
Yeah, one of the 1/10 ones. Yeah, I
got 'em
actually
all
want
now.
Oh,
that.
with turtles. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? He's so much smaller than the turtles. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
He's
Is he
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
be-
taller than them.
Is it because he's in the background, or
Nah,
is he
he's
actually-
like, look at him next to
moving?
Raph. It doesn't look right. He's like shorter.
Those turtles are
I
nice.
was
though,
in the
man.
movie,
Damn.
so fuck it. Who cares?
Is that's
I'm
Smoke
working on
Cheddar,
this
the
now.
ass getter, that rapper, right?
Joe Miller got this art printed. I thought this was the Red Sonja.
Ooh, for
The Red
boy.
Sonja one.
Yeah.
They announced
Anthony
another one
Kennedy
too,
right
which is
there.
crazy. But this is
I didn't
this
like
is
the
cool.
new one. I like
No,
this
because this is kind of the way the sword's in the skull is perfect for the statue.
one. Yep. I think
But
so.
do you like this picture?
Nope.
Short and sweet.
I can't believe he actually started a sentence. Buck, do you like?
Yo, Buck, do you like that tongue, Buck? You like that tongue?
Pause.
You like what that tongue do?
He said, "You like what that tongue do, Buck?"
Show me what that tongue is.
That's a lot of teeth, though, Buck. You gotta be careful with all those teeth, Buck.
I don't know. It looks like he's a mess with Mr. Kennedy.
Wow.
Oh, this
I
is
think-
nice. This is nice.
Ooh.
I think this is like out now, right? I've seen this picture before. I don't know if
No,
people are getting this.
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
This is really nice.
It
got
just
just
went
the jaw
up, it
head
just
written
went up
all
for
over.
pre-order like maybe a couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, to be fair, I really like that.
What size? What size is this piece?
It's a quarter.
Oh, okay.
Rashid, what do you think about this one?
The light lights up too.
I like it. It's from a comic book cover, but I would kind of want the I don't know. I guess I want the wings to expand the other way too.
Oh yeah, like outward or upward. Yeah.
Look
Right.
at that, man. That looks really cool.
I mean, but it's I know who this is. Is this the commissioner right here? Is this his spot?
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
his place.
When you see this background, you know what group it is.
Juan or something like that. He does a lot of commissions. Yeah, I like this piece.
He's who did that Venom that I have or that I had.
Okay.
The winged one?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I like the paint job on this thing.
That winged Venom was so dope, man.
Oh, did you guys see this? Man, I know posted this. Is this XM Studios Stormkiller?
I love this storm on the I like this storm.
The
actually.
Mohawk?
I like the Mohawk storm.
The
Yeah.
Mohawk one is dope.
They did a good
Does
job
look-
on this one.
But if you get this piece in hand and you scrutinize it, you see that. My bad.
No, go ahead, Buck.
What you were saying?
It was just hate. Don't worry.
He doesn't care for the group very much.
Oh, he doesn't care for the group.
No.
See, there's a huge gap in between the hair.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Oh man.
The only thing I don't like about these statues is that they're bigger than quarter scale. They're like in between quarter and third scales.
It looks like the textures are still trying to load in.
I love the Mohawk.
You like the Mohawk?
What is that? Is that glue on the base? The yellow? What's that?
It's overspray.
She says it glue up.
That somebody peed on it.
R. Kelly.
What, did they kick you out? Did they kick you out of the group, Buck?
I'm no longer in it.
Do with that as you will. Yo,
Buck's like,
Buck got his wine. He got his cigar out and ready to go into one of his tents. He was like, "Well, let me tell you." He was like, "Kick."
And why did they kick you out of the group, Buck?
We'll talk about it backstage.
This does
though.
look good.
I like this storm, man. I like this storm.
This guy's got a lot of good pieces, but I always see him
Great
on top of
portrait.
boxes.
What did you
Oh,
say?
shit, that is true.
What did you say?
I said he's got a lot of great pieces, but every time I see him post something, it's on a box.
Like his display is literally.
Yo, I'm trying to see what type of speakers he's sporting back there. That's what I'm trying to figure.
I want to know why he kicked Buck out the group and shit.
Yeah, Buck. Who's
Let's
gonna
play.
whack, Buck?
No,
Let's play. Who's the guest?
He banished your ass out the group.
We can whack some people. We'll get that reversed, Bug.
The sculpt is nice. The sculpt on her portrait is nice. And
It's
the
hot. The
physique
Mohawk is hot. Like if they did this for the XM
Look at that.
storm, that would be hot, man.
and the
You know,
size
XM
too
is gonna
very
do
nice.
another storm soon.
She looks
I wouldn't be
Caribbean.
surprised.
The white one, she looks like she's Caribbean, man. Yeah.
Oh no, that one. That's the one I said. It looks like the text is still trying to load in.
Yeah, she's about to cook the oxtail.
Look like she's ready to sell me some roaches.
Wow,
Yo,
this is really getting.
Look, what do you know about oxtail? Hold on.
What do you
gotta mean cornbread. What do you know about
Yo,
oxtail?
Buck don't know nothing about
What do you mean by
oxtail.
that?
He
You know how
just
many
he heard somebody
Canadian
say
stuff-
that
you know how
earlier.
many
He repeated it.
Buck, that Nigerian food. You don't know no goddamn.
Is oxtail actually oxtail?
Talking about.
love
Yeah, it is an
Yeah.
actual oxtail. You know.
Wow.
How you proud?
Is it worth it? Oh, yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
You gotta be strong.
You gotta have the stomach.
Go back
too.
to her face real quick with her eyebrows.
This one?
And
That's
zoom
hot.
into those
I like that
eyebrows.
piece. I like this piece.
No, not that one. The one before that with the other.
She's
hair.
either tattooed or she does them herself.
No, not that one.
What, the
Yeah,
mohawk?
that one, but the front
No,
of it.
the eyebrows.
Oh yeah, it's back here.
Yeah, look at those eyebrows. It's
Yeah, she was Caribbean.
look at her eyelashes. Those are eyelashes. Those are
her
black marker.
Those are her shocked eyebrows.
Yeah, see.
I think these are supposed to go up here.
Yeah, and that looks straight up like a plastic doll face.
Just so no one gets it twisted, I didn't get removed from any group because I criticized anybody. That's not why I got removed.
Liar.
Oh, I got it. It was that girl, right?
That girl.
Yeah, liar.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about my bad.
Your mouth got
Yeah, we
your
don't-
ass in trouble. That's what the fuck happened.
No,
fake-
no, that's not what happens.
It says fake Walmart vest, $20. TV I walked out with.
Well, it's a TCL, so
We should try this. We should try it and record. I'll do it.
Biggie, they caught on to you.
I need something robust and precise.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah. Classic.
Power glove, baby.
Those are the weapons right there. Look at the zapper.
Power glove.
But do these game consoles be worth anything or no? Not really.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, heck yeah. Oh my goodness. They holding their value more than statues, I tell you that. If I put
by far.
You got the NES controller with the turbo buttons. Come on.
Yo, something I spent $50 for. Like I got this Panzer Dragoon for I think it
Dreamcast?
was, yeah, for Dreamcast. I could sell that thing for money right now. There's a lot of things like that hold their value. With retro gaming, oh my goodness.
I run New York.
This is funny. Selfie with Messi.
Jesus.
I've
Christ.
never tried this before. It's so, like this is like the only way to get a picture of Messi.
That's hilarious.
What is Messi?
He's the Argentinian.
Oh,
soccer player.
he's a sports guy.
Yeah, but he plays on Miami now.
Lionel Messi.
Yeah, that's a dope selfie, homie. Congratulations.
When you join a game and someone is playing music, oh man,
Oh man, that's the worst.
Yeah,
That's
Call of
the
Duty.
worst. Yeah.
Yo, Call of Duty is trash this year, son.
Okay. Things you can say. Okay, I wanted to ask you guys this. Things you can say in both wrestling ring and in the bed.
Tag me in.
Tag me in.
Yeah,
What?
that was a good one. That was a good
What's going on, Silva?
Finish him.
What?
Pin me. Pause.
You ain't going nowhere.
Sleep tight. When you
What
put
you
him in
gonna
sleep
do,
hole.
brother?
Night.
Do you smell what the rock?
Hey,
No.
What the fuck?
No.
he said a pile driver.
Reverse
Oh,
spell,
shit.
Put it right
Or the
there.
figure 4 leg lock.
Wow. Tap.
Scissors.
Oh. Woo!
Bring your candy ass away.
This is fun, man. The ashes of difficult customers. I've never seen this before.
Oh wow.
Pretty badass.
Sweet chin music.
Oh my god, childhood right here.
You just had to be there.
Yeah.
LimeWire.
LimeWire, baby.
Yeah.
But I never burned anything to CDs.
I lost
Yo,
some
you
good
guys
music,
remember
some good
the Winamp?
computers.
Do you guys remember Winamp skins?
Oh, I
Yeah.
love Winamp. Yeah. I had like the
Winamp.
50,000
It
skins.
kicks
in
the
that.
llama's
Guys,
ass.
we're old, man. We're old.
We.
Winamp.
Fiance suck
Kicks
it.
the llama's ass.
Rashid
Uh,
can't relate.
This was actually for Pudgy. So this guy's posted a Carfax, and it says accident reported. Vehicle exploded.
Nice.
Below it.
I've never.
Airbag did not do
Napster.
Oh, perfect.
You remember
Whoa.
Napster? I was do too much
Oh,
of a
Napster.
physical media guy for any of this stuff. But
Vehicle service.
When you dedicated your whole life to building the pyramids, then you see aliens getting the credit. I was like, what?
oh shit! Damn aliens.
Long as my job got tissue, my house did too.
Oh god,
Yeah.
crazy.
That cheap.
That's crazy.
I just
man.
got it. I just got it.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't understand that reading. I was
That's
like,
the
what
big
the fuck?
ass roll. That's the one you get in the
At work.
McDonald's one.
Yeah, that shit.
I
Well,
love
that
it.
was
How do you?
the one
how do
ply?
you- It says, "How do you hold your cup?" Says it all. The difference between juice and liquor.
I don't get it, but okay.
When you hold your cup of like juice, it's just always like with your hands
Who
open like
drinks
this. But when you hold
juice?
liquor, you don't want to spill it, you know?
Oh yeah, you ain't trying to spell, I guess.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta do it this weekend. Watch.
This was bad. This was bad.
I'm gonna try it.
When the Mexican restaurant host asks
Stephanie
how many
McMahon.
you say cuatro.
You guys know who this is?
Yeah.
That's Stephanie
Yeah,
McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon.
Who?
She like Triple H. Oh my
McMahon,
God, I love
McMahon.
you, Triple H.
Our guy, Mr. Popo. This is
Mr. Popo.
Maestro right here, man.
Yo, there it is.
That's one of my loyal subjects.
70 kilograms. I think that's 158 pounds.
Mr. Popo, is that true? You're one of his
One
loyal subjects? We need to know because he just says stuff.
Beautiful box.
Version A, right? So that's not the whole. That's not the whole thing.
Yeah.
There's one more box.
So yeah, the other box is 66 kilograms. I think that was like 132 pounds or something.
No, but this is its version.
No, but this is version A.
Yeah, the B's
Yeah,
got
but
one
there's
more
still
box.
2 boxes.
Yeah, that's an immaculate piece. Congratulations, Mr.
He got
Popo.
a skit.
Big congrats, man. This is gonna be.
That's the one right there.
He's joining the high ranks, man. When you get a skit, you're at a different level, man.
Yeah.
Well, you already said he already bought Prime 1 out, so.
Yeah, he's on a different level.
Now he's
Look
working
at all those
on
boxes behind the car. What the fuck?
Look, that came on a pallet. God damn.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
One box is as big as the whole pallet. That's crazy.
Hey, Mr. Popo posted. He said, "Yeah, you get a free pallet with every."
Buck, did you see this license plate?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, one of my loyal.
You hate to see it.
One of your loyal subjects getting it in, huh?
Congrats, Mr. Popo.
I got Goku on his slave ones.
Rocking it on Slave Force.
Nathan's worked on a project last week. He added some lights. I love these lights too, man. I don't know.
It almost gives it that spotlight feel.
Yeah, look at that. It's all lit up now.
I love that Joker. Mexican, that Joker.
Mexican.
I am a free man.
Yeah, he's a free man. That's right, Mr. Popo. Look at you. So you just lied right now on CMP. Well, how many people in here?
He's not a free man. You can't buy your freedom yet.
You gotta love Buck for just like willing things into existence in his head, though.
The
He
will
really
is
believes
supreme.
it. Look at that.
Omar shared this one, man. Omar, I don't know, man. He keeps like this
He
is
just got all the
crazy.
Sosa stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna tell Omar, if you're watching right now, anytime you see like a Spider-Man done by Sosa, just hit me up on Facebook.
Or
Let me
just
know.
buy it already. I'll buy it.
This looks
Look at
good.
this portrait, man.
I want to buy it. He's definitely in the group I want to be in.
Well,
They
get him
won't let
Sosa
me
and have
in.
him sculpt you one.
No, they won't let me in unless I buy something first. And the last time the only thing that I could buy was not something I wanted.
Well, again, you don't have to be in a group to hit up Eric Sosa.
Yeah, that Street Fighter in the back is the. I
Are
mean,
you
that
serious?
right.
I
You
just need to
in
hit
the
him
back,
up.
right? Is the-
And it'll let me in.
Why not?
Well,
I'll
define
reach,
hit.
I'll reach out to him.
Don't hit anyone.
Dang, this is cool. I love the cape on this thing.
Oh, it's not him that runs the group, though.
No cape right there. Oh, he also has this one, man.
Popo's not turning on him, Edwin. It's just that he never was enslaved to Mr. Buck. It's just all in Buck's imagination. So
It's not slavery. We do pay them pennies per hour.
pennies. You're such a benevolent king, man. You're just-
This Hulk is stunning.
How do I bend the knee?
Look at that thing.
From
I love
every
this
angle. This Hulk is the best.
Do you know if this portrait is like separate or is it? This
No, all one piece, man.
It's all one.
Oh, perfect.
This is the best Hulk. The best.
This looks cool.
Will
I
always
actually
be the
still like
best.
how they did the tears of the pants on the top.
The presence, the thickness, the how
The thickness.
You know
Like
how
the
fuck. Sorry.
I like the one where he's fighting Spider-Man better. The diorama.
The diorama's nice, yeah. That's nice too, but
All right, does this beat the LBS Hulk?
Yeah.
This is the best Hulk on the market. for me personally. More because of
Sideshow.
the nostalgia. This is this year for me is collecting history. This is a piece of history.
I prefer this Kirby head to the LBS Kirby.
You like getting Kirby head?
Oh my god.
The LBS is it's not in the same. It's different. It's
Kirby got a big mouth.
Oh,
Wow.
look, anime.
You like the curvy head with a big mouth?
Wow.
Yo, talk to
This
us about
portrait-
this piece, Anime King.
This portrait's pretty badass.
It's
I
a
like
dope statue. I got
I'm
this
waiting
one.
for the butt.
Actually,
Oh, do
like-
you?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you didn't like the whole thing with the Dragon Ball nameplate. Or does it come with?
Oh, I do like it. It depends on the group and how they do it.
He's like, what did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Yeah, this piece is so awesome, and it comes with a bust. Like, and it's just so good. Like, frick, man, it's an amazing statue.
And it lights up too.
It lights up. It's got audio. You got different lighting modes.
It's got audio.
It's got audio.
Yo, he
Yeah.
got beats.
Really?
Oh
What
shit!
He got, like he got the Chronic on it by Dre. Like what type of beats?
Audio bunk.
Yo, don't be
It's like,
don't tell me he says that racist shit.
No, it says it in Japanese.
I naka.
Wasuki.
It says it in Japanese. It's
Oh, he says it in Japanese. Oh yeah.
I love the portraits on this, man. This portrait, right?
Yeah, the
here.
portraits are
the
really.
paint
I
job
love
is
that
amazing.
one. I love all of the portraits on it.
And the packaging is so awesome from this company. When you get a piece
Look at
from them,
that.
on the
That's so
styrofoam, they label the pieces on the styrofoam. So
Oh,
like
really?
when and they give you like an instruction manual, and this is a custom group. And when on the instruction manual, like each piece that's labeled on the styrofoam, it makes it so easy to put together, man.
Okay.
They're so
That's-
good, man. I love this.
But
Yeah,
where did
most
you
lot
move your,
customs that won't tell you how to put it together.
No, that's dope. Look at the tail, like behind it too.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that. That's funny. Dang.
This was hard to put together, though.
Like, do you have to do more than just copy and paste it to the background of the program you're using?
Yep. It was so hard, man. Like some of those pieces, trying to align them is difficult. The resin in the back, the translucent stuff, and they're like huge and heavy. It doesn't look. It's very. This image is deceptive because this is a 6-scale statue, but it's massive. It's really big.
That's cool, man. I like this a lot. Especially love these portraits, man. This portrait captures what you.
I actually like this
Frieza.
too. Like this is a dope statue.
Crazy.
I low key can't. Buck, how much is this? Because I
How
know
did
that
Frieza
anime-
get so big? Last time I seen him, he was like this big.
We're losing
I think-
people.
This was like 1,200 shipped or something like that.
He said we're losing.
Overpriced.
Josh, he said we're
No,
losing people. talking
we're
about
losing
anime.
people because we got Piggy saying he likes it. We got Steve. We're losing the guys here.
It comes in 3 boxes. It's a big piece,
lose
very
Rashid?
big.
Lost Rashid.
That's dope.
See, we lost Rashid. We're losing everybody.
He's
He
like
comes back,
Frieza.
man.
He's a Frieza. I'm out. No, that's a great looking piece.
Oh, so this is on PCS website. Like, I didn't see it on their Facebook group or Instagram or anything. I thought
Sir
this is gonna
Guile.
be Guile
This is-
quarter scale.
Am I the only
but
one?
it's-
Does this guy not look like the guy from Toy Soldiers? Remember Toy Soldiers as a
Oh
kid?
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the vibe. That's the first thought that came to my mind when I saw this.
See, thank you for responding, Slifer. That's why you have huge potential in the Anime King ring because, like, I asked and he couldn't even answer me, but you answered me in a second through text. You had to type that. He could have just used words and he wasn't
I
able
didn't
to
even
provide
hear
me
your
an
question.
answer.
So,
I
Sam.
was like, how did he get so big? The last time I seen Frieza, he was this small.
So this is Guile.
Guile, and
Oh.
it's his,
Guile.
this
Is that Gilly?
I
Street
swear,
Fighter
man.
6 outfit. This is Street Fighter 6 outfit.
But Ant did say they're gonna make like the
Classic.
OG.
Major
Yeah.
Chip Hazard.
Yeah.
So I think the portrait looks spot on, to be honest. But we'll see.
Except for Buck, Casual, and John. Whoever says this first is the best Street Fighter player.
I don't play Street Fighter.
Say one of his moves.
The
Sonic Boom.
Sonic,
Kama, yeah. I don't play Street Fighter.
Second one.
What's the uppercut? one?
The hair, the
You got a
I
laser
was gonna
kick.
say yoga player.
Laser
the
kick.
hair, bro.
It's like yoga
Oh,
player.
damn.
Flash kick, baby.
Look at
He
this.
says
thing.
laser kick.
These are nice. Yeah.
It's 1/10.
These are really nice. Like especially the Wolverine. Like it's really nice. Like it's really nice. I wish
That looks
these
that to
quarters
me that
could-
looks right out of the Marvel
Video
vs.
game.
Capcom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the claws.
That's what I'm
too.
saying.
I'd go with
really
the,
nice.
the
Ants
yellow
making me
suit.
broke, man.
You picked up all three, no? Kenny?
I picked up the brown and black.
Oh, you picked them up? Did you get them already in?
No.
Or did-
Sucker
did-
rock. I pre-ordered them.
For you know what I was gonna ask, like how's
Joke
the claws? I was like, are the claws like do they look claws? They look dope from here.
I hate anyone playing Wolverine because you spam Berserker Barrel.
No, that's Spidey right there. That's the one right there. He did this animation.
Is this perfect for you, Crippler?
Yeah.
Like the Spider-Man?
Iron Man, Cable.
I like it. This is
Gambit.
straight Marvel versus Capcom.
It's the Angus design. And then they did the
Ooh,
Romita.
black suit.
I would get.
What'd
I
you
think
say
I
about
might
the
get
design?
the Spider-Man because I like this. This especially with the Bengus look.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
I might pick this one up too. This one's not. I could put this like inside my computer.
Yeah, literally.
No, like literally, like
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that, but a lot of people are starting to put stuff like in there.
It gets hot in there though.
Got to keep it cool, homie.
And there's another one right here. This
Mm.
is. He's saying
God
one
damn.
third.
That's
One third.
dope.
Yo, is this
Who
based
makes
off this?
it?
This is based off the game.
Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
based off the game. Yeah.
Who's making this?
PC.
This
Wow.
spoiler alert, but this scene blew my mind when this happened. When he got the wings, I'm like, holy shoot, that is dope.
That's the King in Black Wings.
Jarhead, do you like this one as good as the one that you had?
I mean, I can't really see it very well, so I have to wait to see
Well,
more
this
of it.
is from the video game too, right? That's not the statue, I think.
I'll
Yeah,
definitely
from the
see
game.
it. I mean, just imagine how big the statue is going to be. A 1/3 with wings all the way out. My
Yeah.
1/4 quarter scale one was massive, and it was just quarter scale, so I can only imagine.
And didn't they do?
I can't put that in there. I can put it on top of the PC, maybe.
Yeah, isn't there like Purgatory 1/3?
Yeah, if you zoom into that they've really nailed the design of Venom for me in this game.
In this game, fuck man, I hate it.
You hate it? I love it, dude. Like I love everything about it.
Still pixelated.
Yeah, you can't really see it from here. Like if you, oh man, when he makes his intro, some of the iconic poses he has, like, oh my, like they got freaking panels that you've seen, like him doing in that game. Like it's insane. I absolutely adore it.
Sweet. So yeah, it's crazy, right? So it's 1/4, 1/10, 1/3, 1/3. This Leonardo.
We need more 1/4 Marvel. Do you think the reason why they don't really do 1/4 Marvel because Sideshow has exclusive rights to that in the US?
They're kind of digging into it, kind of. I don't know if you know if you count their bust, like with the Carnage that they're coming out with. They got a Hulk coming out and Spider-Man, I think.
But that's not 1/4, right?
I mean, it's a head. It's a head with a diorama around it. So I don't know what would you.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
what
but
you
like
think
a quarter scale Marvel like piece. They're not doing any. I don't think have they ever done any.
No, all their stuff's 1/3, I believe. They did that Black Panther. It's all from the video game.
And it's all like so either the mobile game or some kind of game, but it's never comic.
They did the Wolverine, which is also 1/3.
Yeah, and it's just
doing
sad,
Storm,
man.
doing Storm.
I don't know how Sideshow has Disney by the balls to like just maintain monopoly on that, but like we need more companies to get that license.
They could go down with Disney. The
you guys know what this is?
Slifer, I was with you, Slifer, as far as like Venom with the wings. Like I was telling Just the Jarhead that I never liked them like that. But the way they do it in this game and how he gets them and how it happens in the moment it happens, so good in the game, so good. There's a reason for it.
Do you guys know anything about this by chance? This is Killer.
What does it say on the
Killer
bottom?
Clowns from Outer Space.
Clowns from Outer Space.
I think I've seen
Killer
this.
Clowns?
I think I've seen it.
It's a cheesy '90s horror flick. It's a cult classic.
I think
I'm
we
just
gotta
gonna
watch
say
it.
not
Might have to
everything
watch
needs a
it,
statue.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's too many damn clowns in some of them remaking.
PCS is doing this.
TCS is doing everything, bro. What the heck?
They be like, he was in line when he said he's doing some new stuff.
It's different.
No
I'll give it
one's
to
done
him.
it before.
New and different. There you go.
Oh, there you go. E-Man says day one. Dang. I like this one.
I will make room for. Yo, E-Man, you played the game? That moment is excellent. It made me a fan of Venom with the Wings. It wasn't the Null Comics that did it. It was that game that did it.
So this one's by Penguin Toys. I know we mentioned them a couple times already. They did the Superman, they did the Joker, and this is their newest one.
Love this.
You like this? This is from Hush, right?
Needed to be blue though.
I was telling some guys that they needed more prep time on the mouth area.
Yeah, okay. The base is pretty cool what they did there.
Yeah, I'll get some season.
But I wanted in blue. What? I don't know. It's okay. It's not.
The variant will come out later.
Well, it should have been blue. The variant should have been black, in my opinion.
This is the base.
Not blue.
What was the price tag on the Superman? Do you happen to remember? Or
it wasn't much. It was fairly priced, I think, if I can remember. They've been putting out some fairly priced product.
I know.
Yeah. So.
And the
you guys like
bats.
this? Yeah,
this
the
goes
bats
so
are
well with the Prime 1 Hush.
Dang.
You getting it, John?
No, I got my Sideshow one I'm happy with. Maybe one day, but I don't need
Maybe
another
one
Hush.
day.
A Hush in the collection.
Maybe.
It'd be cool to pair this up with the Superman, though. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
Vision
You could
says
pair that up.
1650.
I would pair that up with Martha and just make Superman jealous.
I like the way they did the belt, utility belt, and everything. It's a good looking bust.
This is 1-to-1, man. It's gonna be huge.
Good price for the size.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got our guy Piggy drew this himself.
Yo, this is like Vogue magazine. Look at Vicky.
I know, right?
No, he's taking the pics like he's about to be on like album cover or something.
This fool said straight up, yo, men's health magazine or
Hold
something.
on. He drinks with his pinky up and everything.
With the Pinky Up Piggy, the new name right there.
Keeping it classy. Never try.
That's dope.
You did this with your like you did your Hawkman, right?
Yep.
And that's really good, man.
Black Adam. Yeah, when there's no money for statues, you just work on the artwork and the companion pieces.
Okay.
And then you see the
It looks just like Jonathan. That's why I'm like, damn. I like it.
Looks cool, man.
Sorry, but I don't look like that, man.
Guys,
move over, Basquiat. Piggy.
Yeah, man, I love that Hordak, man. That's
that
right
Hordak.
there, and like my top 5 favorites because the red alone and the sculpt.
Oh man, that Hordak is so good. So you got your Hordak in too. Shane unboxed it last week, and that was the first time I got to see it. I'm like, Tweeterhead could do no wrong with this Master of the Universe. Dude.
And they said it's going, so
it's that exclusive head or bust. 'Cause the other head, I would never use that.
Yeah,
that's the exclusive. I got the so the other one is kind of like the comic version, and then this is closer to the animated version, and I like this one a lot better. The other one's like flung in the drawer somewhere.
Yep.
You got a bunch of questions.
you were born when the cartoon was out. What are you talking about?
What do you? Actually, I don't think I was, but I watched it when I was a kid.
And what medium did you use?
I'll tell you guys when we're not filming. I don't want to get in trouble.
What is that material? Floors that Gem Mint has? Is that the same thing?
Yeah, that's epoxy.
You got epoxy floors, son?
Yeah.
You know who you're talking to?
I know. Who am I? That looks like this looks like a soap opera actor. This is who I'm talking to right now.
I'm talking to Pinky Up Piggy right
now. Oh,
here.
Pinky Up! There goes my Pinky Up
You know.
Piggy. Ladies, this is Pinky Up Pig. Yo, you should do a podcast in the smoothest voice. Throw it up there.
Yeah, man. So this is where I put my blade on my little blade stroke. I love this thing, man. It went.
That's
perfect.
a beautiful setup. Look at that.
Yeah, look, see, that's what I mean. The scope and the bass is everything's so dope about that.
Yeah, scope's definitely there.
Count Chocula.
Mm-hmm. Yo, tell that demon to stop reaching, though, son. Blade don't get down like that.
That blade on
I will
Thrones
get
is
you,
nice, too.
Blade.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for this dude to get in. Like I had his space on the shelf, just waiting and waiting and waiting.
And it filled it
You
in
fit
nicely.
perfectly. Yeah. Got this thing. Ah, man. This
Poor
is
dad.
I want that merman.
Merman.
And look, Buck, he's holding the trident.
I don't know, man. It looks
Yo, Buck, is that a real
What do you mean you
trident,
know?
though, Buck? Is that the real one? Did he have to
I
market
don't
that?
know, man. I
Now,
don't know.
Buck, you of all people know I didn't AI that or CGI that.
I mean, of all, I don't know what you talking about.
Hey, does he also come with his sword?
What'd you say, Mr. Kennedy?
Did he also come with his sword?
Yeah,
Like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's regular.
yeah. It's flung in that same drawer with that other Hordak portrait.
Oh, man.
I like this one too.
This is probably the next Motu piece I'm getting.
Look at this.
Should be
Hey,
heads
what's
in.
funny? I called Buck before I put that down there. Well, after I put it down there, I was like, "Hey, Buck, should I use this other man portrait?" So I was thinking about moving it because Buck was like, "No, because if she's holding the sword, there's no blood dripping." I was like, "Damn, he overthought it, and now I got to move it." But
She could have
I feel
Yeah, but
like
in the
cleaned
cartoon
it.
there was no blood, so
She could have
Put some
cleaned
ketchup
it.
on
Right?
it.
Yeah, get ketchup.
it's a little bit
There's
of
so
red
much.
on her sword. So from that angle,
it don't matter.
Go get some real blood. Go
Don't
do a
let
pound.
Buck influence you.
This piece, yo,
It will
Star
make you
Chopper
happy,
wanted
get
this
it.
piece for a while. We was looking at this like 4 years ago. when it
yeah,
first came out.
and I've had it that whole time, but I just put it on the podium and put the comic book on it, and then like 2-3 people hit me up like, "Is this still for sale? What's the price on this?"
Nah.
It's nice. We real like this is a really nice
Yeah,
piece.
I saw it in person too. It's
I like the fact that you actually put the graded book attached it to the pedestal like that. That makes
And
it
it's
10 times better.
9.8 too. He ain't messing around.
Ooh,
How do you,
I still have this
how do
too.
you power the
There's batteries under the under his portrait,
Mhm.
and then there's a mechanism under the back of his head that you just press up, and it's very easy too. You just press up and it comes on.
It's a classic pose that they make work so much better for this character because like he has the blade, he's jettisoned out of the water, but his face you can still see it. He's not looking all the way up. You can still eye level, damn near eye level him, so you're not missing a bunch of the. You're not just looking at his neck. You know what I mean? You still see the eyes. I think
The water effects look beautiful. I have the Aquaman. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, what I'm working on now, since like there won't be a lot of new pieces coming in, I'll just like be staging or setting up or sprucing up a bunch of stuff that I already have that like kind of appreciating the stuff that's already there.
That's what's up,
Showcasing how
yeah.
it's planned.
That's how it
Man.
should be.
Yeah, it's looking nice, man. Everything's looking nice.
Thank you.
Dang. Oh, then this is the.
Yeah, man. Buck sent me these, man. That I really appreciated it. I
You
was
really need to
thinking-
check those out, though. You really need to get those expected before you open them.
Yeah, I told you. I think you missed it. I had the backup cat smell the box and smell the
Yeah.
figures.
I heard
you know,
that, but I think I think this is the line that got recalled because it was killing
Oh,
children. So
man.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
yeah, I seen that phone you got on the wall. Does that is that a direct line, a hotline to like the FBI or something, just in case? Like, yeah. That's when Pinky Up Piggy got to get him some work, son. Yeah, I love that. I love that. She gets that.
So my first job, like adult job, I used to repair phones, like people's residential house phones and like phones in people's like offices and stuff. The old school, like we used to call them punch down corded lines. And I used to-
RJ35s, RJ45s, and stuff. Yeah.
Yo, that's such a
I've been
classic
collecting them since then.
freaking phone, dude. It looks sick though.
I remember when we used to slam the shit out of them phones.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, fuck.
This cable stretches forever too. It's like 45 feet long.
If y'all know what this means, then y'all down. It's like,
Hey, it's on the side. It's on the side right there.
That's ancient technology right there.
And if you fucked up, you gotta hang up and start over.
Damn, messed up my phone. Here we
Click.
go. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
I don't know about this one, but I don't know anyone gonna get this. But this looks
straight out of Pelican Bay.
It's gonna be a crazy one.
Got shit on me.
And Rashid, I know he stepped out, but yeah, man, it does look great. It honestly does. Like the texture is what I worry about the most for me. Is like this
So
looks like
what
leather.
broke?
You know?
Was it the
The glasses. I'll show you some pictures. So I see what you guys are saying. It looks like plastic, or looks. I don't know if the.
It
I don't
looks.
know.
Oh,
Yeah,
it looks.
yeah, like this one. Even if you chrome this, like it looks
It
so
ain't gonna
dull,
help it.
It doesn't even
Yeah.
look sharp. It's still gonna look like a toy. It's the
It's still
sculpt.
gonna look puffy and overly thick for a blade.
Yeah.
This looks cool.
Those teeth look sick.
Something that's crazy about this piece is like how well they got the fade, man.
That's what I was worried about the most. And
Like, look at that, crispy
Yeah.
as hell, and even like it just looks like because I always assume they'll just fuck it up, like if they're trying to do the hair.
Yeah.
But it did a good job on this.
Even the
'Cause
paint
they-
job came out.
Well, if you go to the barber in Amsterdam, then I can fuck up your hair.
They ain't gonna fuck up your hair. Tell him, Anthony Kennedy.
The glasses broke on this one.
Like right. Yeah,
That
my
hurt.
first. I got.
Yeah,
oh
see?
my goodness, what is that?
That's the glue that didn't.
It's
cure
already
properly.
coming on. It's already coming
Yeah.
on.
Oh
I'm more,
hell!
I'm more
no,
disappointed that
that's what it's
Sam
about trying,
didn't watch
yeah.
the club unboxing. That's what I'm more.
I got it on. I got it on my watch later list. Don't
Yeah,
worry
just-
about it. It's on the watch. It's on my watch later.
On the watch never list.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better.
Oh man.
You don't even understand the amount of times he hurts me, but that's okay. We won't get into that.
Dude, anytime I hurt you, you better
I don't
tell
do
me.
that.
Even if it's a dream, I will wake up and apologize, John, because that is not my intent.
I don't like what they did here. Like they put like a key
Little
thing,
notch.
so the glasses key
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, worms
Glass-
coming out
yeah.
of his
What's
head.
that on his ear? An earring?
Earring.
Yeah.
So if you don't put on the glasses, you're just gonna have like a keyhole in his side of
There's
his head.
there's 3 portraits that go with
Yeah.
this.
I agree with
So-
Slifer. They should have just
Oh.
had one of those just
Sculpted
have
on,
the
yeah.
sculpted onto the freaking head. Like
I think we're asking
What
for
are we
too much
doing?
for the price point that we're paying.
All
I
the paid
think
extra,
that's
though.
I think that's what will take them to the next level though. Like I
But
don't
that's the
like,
thing is,
I would have paid extra just to get it like just right. You know
but
what I
that's
mean?
that's not their vision. Is paying extra. Their vision is we're gonna give you cheaper. I think that's the way I'm. Look, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
that
I'm
looks
crazy.
dope right there.
Well, big congrats to Piggy, Rashid, and who else got
Look
this
how
thing?
round that sword
I think
is. Go
Slifer
back
got
to
it too.
Oh, Slifer, yeah. Yeah, this
It looks like
It's
one of
too
those
bad.
balloon swords. like you got
Oh god, yeah.
It's really dope. Like, it
Wow,
is real
I didn't
plastic.
know.
It's straight up Mattel Masters of the Universe.
But you
for
see, the
it
thing
figure.
is that's not even the production in the factory. That's literally the sculpt. What you're complaining about? It's
Yeah,
like literally the sculpt.
And I'm sorry, like I don't think it's a quality thing. I think it's just not good execution on those blades. I think that could have been done for the same price and look better than that.
I think so too. I mean, like
Yeah,
this.
I
is
don't
definitely
think that's a money thing.
a miss on quality control.
This is a design
overall.
intent thing.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. It might not even be necessarily. It might be because I'm saying it's the sculpt, but it could also be like the material they printed it in, and
There
then
you
they
go.
just sanded it a bunch, and then they dulled it before they painted it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
Coco, that's exactly what I was.
Maybe I'm not
thinking.
being clear. It's not that they're being cheaper. It's just you're not. I think the expectation is Prime One product for PCS pricing, and
I don't think
you're just
so.
not gonna get it.
I think there is a range of like what is like super elite and like what
what-
we'll accept for the price, and I think that like that right there. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
like,
let's not talk about the weapons. Let's talk about this.
this
Yeah,
right
that
here.
hurts.
I'm sorry. That's
but
this
hold
still is an expensive piece. Don't get it twisted. Like
But wait,
this is a
but wait,
like,
expenses aside, like pricing aside, like I know it's two different scales, right? 1/6 and 1/3. But I think Tweeterhead, like they have affordable pieces, even though they're
yes,
not
and they're
1/3.
not gonna
Their
break in
records are
half.
amazing. Their
Yeah.
clothing looks good, their mixed media looks good, everything they pump out looks pretty good, and they're at an affordable price range. And they're not like Prime One, it's Tweeterhead. And I haven't had that type of
Yeah, I bought things that were cheaper than
but
this.
then that's
Sideshow does.
engineering.
Sideshow
Yeah, that's
even does
engineering
metal
thing.
blades, like Wolverine claws, like they're metal. Like on the at least
Yeah, like
the yellow one, the yellow suit was metal claws. So like it's I don't know like the thing about like the pricing and what they'll do.
Yeah,
for
I
you
don't
for
think
the
this is a
price.
price thing at all.
So
I
what
think
is it?
This was over $1,000, right? Over $1,000. That's still a lot of money. And like we've purchased things way cheaper.
Like the Tweeterhead pieces.
Tweeterhead
what?
pieces, Sideshow pieces. Look at the Sideshow Wolverine. Look at the claws on the Wolverine. Like look at like the claws don't look like little balloons. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like, and it's a fraction of the price of this for its size. And I just think this was an execution thing and a choice of materials on their part. Like I purchased a Miles Morales, my first ever PC. I didn't know anything about PCS. I just purchased it because the Miles Morales. I like Miles Morales. It was broke before I even took it out the box. I did it. I boxed it on Cool Nerds, and then like soon as it had all of these little cheap pieces that were broke in the box that I sent the piece back, and it was just sort of like, they were saying that that's old PCS. That's fine. Let's see what new PCS could do. This is new PCS, and it ain't about the price. It's about like what I get when I open
It's
that
cutting
box.
corners. I think it's cutting corners.
But wait, one other thing, and like D3 brought it up earlier. PCS is capable of giving that type of quality because that last Ronin Ninja Turtle statue, that thing is immaculate. You know what I mean?
Right?
I have zero complaints about it. So they're capable of putting out a quality product at the price point that they're giving us.
I think they're cutting corners somewhere, whether it's the factory they're using or whatever they're doing. This is unacceptable. That's just how I feel. You can't in 2023 put out a blade and with that kind of cape issue, not cape, jacket issue, and that kind of sword. What kind of sword is that? I didn't even see that photo.
2023 sword.
Look how thick and round it is. Like you ain't killing nobody with that sword.
Everything comes, in my opinion, in this hobby, everything comes back to money. Everything comes back to money. That's how I'm looking at it.
And I hope
corners were cut somewhere.
Yeah, they're gonna take care of that jacket for him. I bet they got to. But then it's just still you don't know how long it's gonna last though now. So
that's the problem with all of them that have been shipped already. Yeah, it's a ticking time bomb.
It's unfortunate though that like whenever like we see one statue that has like issues, I'm not referring to the blades, like those have their problems, but like the jacket, like now we're just gonna say that everything's gonna have a problem, even though like there's bound to be one piece, like there's gonna be some percentage of the production that have issues, regardless, like no matter what statue it is. So like that jacket, like that seam line, is, I don't know. Is that something that we're gonna see on every piece, or is just like bad execution at the factory and they missed it when they were doing?
Yeah. We just know that the potential is there. It's up to the people to start getting. You're not gonna know for time, right? Time is gonna.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's widespread. We don't know if it's a one.
Did you have an issue with that, Piggy, around the same line? Not to that extent, but
yeah, not to that extent, but yes.
You had something.
Well, there's out of the 3 people that unboxed there so far, 2 of them have this problem.
Yeah, the only issue I didn't have was my sunglasses were good, but everything else that Rashid encountered, I encountered with my blade too.
Oh, you got this problem too, Piggy?
Yeah, it's not as bad, but yeah.
Damn, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I think.
Is there a third person that has it or no?
Slifer has one.
Slifer has it, but I don't think he has this issue. He could say.
He didn't tell me. Yeah, he didn't tell me he has this issue.
Yeah.
He said the weapons look better on the museum pose too.
Yeah.
On the museum blade.
Yeah.
Let's see on release.
Yeah, but I'm looking
because
at
these weapons didn't look like this on the original art neither.
No.
I'm looking at the art right now, and no way
Not
did
at
it
all.
even. No.
'Cause it
None of
would've
that
been called
shading
out.
was there.
That's why I agree with John. Like somebody cut some corners. Like, hey, we could save a bundle on this piece if we just kind of do this.
Switch to
and do
Geico,
that.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, they better go back to. They better.
$13.90 for a third scale blade that's a fair price.
So yeah, pull up the pictures from the website.
From the website, yeah. I just went to PCS.com. CollectPCS.com.
Collect
You guys want to check it out real quick? It's like
sure.
Yeah. Okay.
The portrait's nice, man. This right here, the lips, the teeth,
The sculpt, like
clean,
overall,
very
the
nice.
The statue is amazing.
Yeah.
Like all the
I think that's what makes it a little more frustrating because it was so close to just being like
perfect.
Yeah.
No, but this is definitely a good time to bring it up, man. It's like people are starting to get it, and look at that. That's like,
yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's like night and day.
And the museum one, if you look, the sword is even cleaner. Like you can see how slim it is.
On this one, the issues are the same. On the weapons, it's still the same on the prototype. The issues, like if you keep going to the non-edited, like at least the ones that don't have these edited backgrounds, it's the same stuff.
And that sword is thick.
Hold on, can you zoom into that blade?
This one?
Oh no, go back.
A close-up picture. If you keep moving forward, there's a
No,
close-up.
hold on. Go back to the one you were at where it was widescreen.
Widescreen. Let's see. This one.
There, that one. Can you zoom into that blade in his left hand?
Their websites kind of suck, but let me try.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
that
it
looks.
won't let you.
Oh, okay, that looks pretty damn clean though.
There's a different picture. Like keep moving.
That looks chrome.
That looks
exactly. You can see some specular highlights on that.
I'll keep going.
This picture is probably like edited, but you can see the shading you guys are talking about. It's on the other.
Zoom in on these pictures for me.
I gotta get in more.
I can only zoom into this one that far, like this.
Yeah, and from here, man, that thing looks amazing. From here,
yeah,
there's more close-ups to the actual weapons if you keep moving forward, like even tighter.
Yeah, but I'm even zooming in on my cell phone, Buck, and it looks it looks a lot better in the.
See,
there you go.
this. You see, this is shading, and all that stuff. It's the same thing. It's the same weapon. It's like it still has the same issues.
I don't think it's the same issue. It looks a lot better here.
It looks so. Yeah, it looks.
I think it just has light shining on it.
I think the lighting is it's still thick as hell. Look, it's look at the inside. It still looks like it is round, like with air inside it and hollow.
How about the sword? Go to the next one.
But it doesn't look dull. It didn't look
How does
dull.
that look?
You know what I mean?
Even
It
this,
doesn't
we're
look as
looking at
bad
it
as when
from this angle where we can see the like angled edge. If we, it looks like it's the same sculpt, right? And the paint is pretty much the same. If you shine like a light on this, the same way they got the light shining, you probably get the same effect.
Statue catfish. No, I think with this right here, the angle makes it look better because the tip is sharper. From that angle, like where it comes down and condense.
Yeah. So it's like, and when you're buying this, you don't think like, well, I have to go get like 100-watt bulb to put directly over the blade to make it look. You know what I mean? Because I mean, no one would have got, or this would have been complained about and fixed prior to going.
The thing is, those are the obvious things. You're not worried about that.
Yeah.
You're worried about like the bigger stuff. Please get the fade right. Please get the.
Piggy, do you think you think the adhesive is just cracking? Is that what you think it is?
I think
on yours.
I think so. Yeah.
Because I sent them the pictures and I didn't hear from them yet, and I'm wondering, are they trying to figure out what they're going to do also?
I think it's.
I agree, Edwin Diaz.
When
it doesn't look like the same type.
When you contact them, I think they have in their little FAQ that it may take them like 3 to 5 business days to get back to each.
You're pretty quick though. Like for mine, they contacted me back.
Look at that blade.
But I'm thinking if it's a bunch of us all putting in this complaint, you know what I mean?
That painting, that's not the same in my opinion.
Yeah, that doesn't.
To
look
my eye,
good.
I'm not trained or anything, but for me, that's not.
Who is that cutting?
You stupid cripple. Go back to that.
Look how fat that sword is at the tip.
I know, like it's so.
God damn!
It literally looked like balloons, yo.
Looks like he's trying to slice it with the back of a butter knife.
Yes. Do you see how thick
Look
that
at that
sword is?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That thing looks inflatable.
You go on the street and tell somebody you're gonna cut them, they're gonna laugh at you.
Yeah. Where you get your play sword?
You're not going to say I'm going to cut you. You're supposed to say I'm going to club you.
Right.
No, and that's so it is different because when the one me and Buck was looking at from that angle, it starts a little fatter, but it gets sharp at the tip, like my design. This is rounded, like the whole thing is just rounded.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why. This is another thing I don't understand. Why wouldn't you make the glasses PVC? Because you didn't make them sculpted on the face, so they have to go from portrait to portrait. Why wouldn't you make them PVC? Because if just that styrofoam was able to crack that little part of the glass, why wouldn't you just make it PVC?
Yeah. And like you were saying, how many times, like if you're gonna have to put that on and forget about it, because if that thing looks so fragile that like the moment you want to take it off the show, that could happen.
Real quick, Rashid. So Jose's saying that's like a phone picture compared to like a DSLR or whatever. Does it look like that in person though? Like, is it like?
Yeah.
He said, "I got eyes."
No. You want me to get? No, seriously. Would you like me to bring the sword right to you? Right?
I think you should. If you could, I think you should. That would be good.
That foam sword from Walmart. You guys deserve that. I hope to get back to you.
This is a channel where we get to the point.
Well,
and there's no point on that sword.
That was good.
Get
it? Get to the point.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. This is Slifer's.
That's not a sword. That's a bat.
Ooh, it's thick, man.
That's not Blade. That's Babe Ruth.
Look at the tip. It's just a rectangle.
Thick rectangle.
Yeah, that's one of the first things Slifer picked up on. Was like, "Yo,
the red is nice though.
It's the silver surfboard, man.
I like the red. The break of the red on the piece. It looks good.
I like this.
Weapons aside, though, this piece is
it's
like
amazing.
Freaking,
that base,
well, amazing, like the concept and the sculpt and the jacket, like the coat, as far as the way it looks. I hope they really do make sure. There it is.
Hold on, let me just look at the butter knife. See how thick that is?
Oh man, the camera's messed up.
Can you see it? Is it good? The camera's good or is it messed up?
No, it's
a little bit messed up, but you could tell like it's kind of still like
Look how thick that is.
You see how thick that is?
Yeah.
Does that look like silver to you?
Hey, Rashid, can you tap it? I just want to hear like, is it made out of plastic or what?
John.
I don't know. Like, yeah, so you can even bend
He
it.
tapped it and there was like no sound.
I know. It's like.
Look. We tap about a month.
Yeah, let me go grab a random sword and see the difference. Now I'm curious.
And that's not even silver at all. You understand? It's gray.
It's straight up those material master.
Yeah, it's paint. It's gray. And look, I gotta use a heater gun just to look. Do you see how curved it is? Look how long.
Yeah.
Look how thick that is. That's a sword. That's mad thick for a sword. You know. Look at that right there. Look how thick that is. So, you see that right there?
Yeah.
Look how shiny this thing is.
Look, they should have been like this. Look at that thing. God
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, look at that.
You can see the reflection of the lights.
Guys, but I'm telling you guys, pricing, baby. Is that metal?
Yeah, look at the reflections of everything.
Is that metal or painted?
So cash.
No, this is painted. This is just painted really nicely.
That's it. That's an extra $300. That paint job.
It's thin.
No,
it doesn't
stop.
look like a blue.
That ain't no goddamn $300.
It is when you're dealing with a cheap ass factory.
This thing is not expensive. It just looks really good with the paint versus, and also like it doesn't it doesn't look like a butter knife. Like it got a hilt.
Watch somebody gonna make a killing doing custom blade, like a replacement.
Blade's the new Thanos on throne.
Yep. Probably like 900. I got my blade sword in.
He's gonna get a gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys bringing
Tax
this up.
form.
I think this is what people.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
I'm so sick of this motherfucker with that tax shit. nerve that bullshit.
Well, do you guys want to see the Twitter head pictures? We're like at 3 hours, man. You guys good?
I'm good.
You guys good? All right, let's check them out because I don't think I talked to you guys about it yet.
Rishi. We'll bury tonight. Will be the night we bury the tax discussion with Blade. It's getting old.
We're gonna put that in a box. We're gonna bury it.
That's it. Episode 115. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen.
Put it in a lockbox. Throw it in the ocean.
Yo.
So this is on pre-order this Thursday. I feel like my biggest gripe with Tweeterhead on this one is like the marketing isn't there for them. Like this piece overall though, for 1/3 for $300, dang, like.
I just don't like how they disrespect my man's crotch. Nobody's slicing my crotch in half and putting it up like that. On a diagonal too, like it's a grilled cheese sandwich. Hell no.
You don't like it?
No, I love this piece.
Dare you?
No, I just it's just so weird. It's awkward how the diagonal slit is right there. That's what's like.
It's definitely different though. You know, it's like
it is different.
Yeah. If they were to cut it here though, it would just look like a copy just from their 1/6 line. You know?
Yeah,
copy.
I get what they do. It won't stop me from buying this thing if I was getting it. This thing,
Yeah.
There's a lot I love about this. Like you could compare this directly with the LBS because it's such the same pose, and I think they're both great. But I think this competes with it.
That
you
blue
know what
pops,
I mean? The price.
This blue looks great.
It's like the paint, right? The paint pops.
Yeah, that blue.
I don't know how like LBS went with like a really bright one and then a really dark one. This is like right in the middle.
And they went with the comic one.
Yeah, which is crazy. I don't know what happened there.
I think this looks better than the LBS for sure.
Yeah, the LBS you do get a full body and everything, but as far as like sculpt and paint color and all of that stuff, I think I do.
There's something about it. I can't put my finger on it why it looks better, but it does.
It's that blue.
Yeah.
It stands out, man.
But
like
even the suit, like it makes sense where the wrinkles are.
Yeah,
and
the anatomy is really good here.
Yeah. Look at that right there, the belly button area, like the stretches of the suit is just so.
Even the hands look good, like down to the veins in the hand.
Yeah, this is tough to pass up on. Sculpted cape and all.
You said it's only $300.
$300.
You think, Chad, if I get this and I ask Chad to make me some legs, he'll make me some legs on the side?
No.
This is third scale.
Anthony, don't crush my
third scale. Yes, third scale.
I'm gonna tell you right now because he said it on BSC's show. He's not putting legs.
Oh
on
yeah, no, I was just joking, but
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be plenty of customs out there. They're gonna add the legs.
It's gonna be hard with that.
I'm gonna ask you what size cock you want with it.
God, is anybody gonna PO this by chance?
Me.
You got it.
I'm thinking about it.
I think Slifer,
You're gonna want this life.
Has some good ideas that was sparking your vision.
He'll end up in
with
the
some thoughts
bathroom
of
with
like.
Kennedy. I don't have anywhere to put him.
I hope this
Yeah,
takes.
I
I hope this.
want
I really hope this line takes off. I really do.
You know what's
Yeah, I
crazy?
want
These
price
are
point.
such striking. Like this is a classic one, but the other ones are like, look at that one. That Mr. Freeze is just so ill.
I
that
love
dude.
Mr.
That,
Firestorm.
he looks straight.
I like that Firestorm.
Well, fired. It was sculpted by Guillermo Barberio.
What's going on, Jeff?
Thank you, Secret Sanctuary.
Guillermo del Toro. What?
I thought that's what it said at first.
That's what we were talking about earlier. It's Doomsday, like that's in the background, and they're making a Doomsday. But remember seeing that Doomsday from
The
Big
Prime
Silva?
one. Yeah.
I was like,
It's gonna be a beast.
Yeah, I think people who on smaller scale and like bust, like I don't see any red flags from this. This has so much potential. All I see is huge
That Mr.
potential.
Freeze is
here.
badass.
You think they're gonna do a light up on this?
Nah, I don't
No,
think
that
they
would
ever
be
did a
great.
light up in
I
their
don't think
life.
so.
But
That
it
would
is
be great,
2020. It'll
man.
be 2024, so it'll be cool a tweeter had to get into the times and be like,
Really nice
yo,
translucent
Focus.
paint.
Focus on the sculpt. Focus on the paint app,
Mhm.
and keep the price down. I would give up a light up feature to keep the price down on these because I think 300 to 400, 450 is really pushing it. I think if they can keep it at that, this will be very successful.
And
So
they're
I
not
did-
showing nothing here but concepts, but I love the direction of each one. They're
Yeah.
interesting for
Yeah,
bus
look at
because,
that.
like I said,
Yeah.
they're just it's already like that I would love a firestorm like that. I would love
Green
a
Arrow's
Mr.
good. I'm
Freeze.
picturing
Look how
Green
it's
Arrow.
frozen.
So
like that.
if they committed to like third scale or whatever, if they committed to doing a Batman piece, a stunning Batman piece as a center focal point, and then you have all the rogues around them as the bust form, oh my god!
And you know what? It'd be
I'd commit to that.
ill. It would be so ill if they do Batman last.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if they do like all of the stuff that people been waiting for and wanting, and they're different, and they're not just Batman. And then the cherry on top is here's the fucking Batman to go with it. After you have your clay faces and your whoever else ran Calendar Man.
The way they're running this, where they're coming out, speaking to the community, and showing these renders and so forth.
Yeah.
If they can commit, this is the open communication and the expectation that these are going to be done at the price point. They're not playing games. They've come forward and say, here's our price point goal.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this will be what companies should strive for.
Yeah.
I think they need to do more of it though. Like this question right here from Batman, is it Doomsday Solo in the background? Like they went over it in the BSC thing. There's other questions over here. But I think they should need to do more marketing on this thing, man. They need to push this as hard as. But
Why spend more? Why spend more to do marketing? Well, look, we're talking about it. Let's just look at this like this.
This is marketed very well. Like I've seen the thumbnails of this.
It's 400 times exactly. I think this is smart what they're doing, right? They're going. They're going to. I pulled up numbers last night. I think we talked about it briefly, but let's say they do an ES of 400 to 500 here. Okay, they went on BSC, 2,700 views. All right, 2,700 views there. Trickle down to all the other YouTube channels. It's free marketing. I think it's smart. Smart. All they had to do really, if they really want to expand, is do some posts in Statue Forum and some of the other mediums, and that's it. They don't necessarily. Yeah, it would be good to do like to try to tackle more people in the community. But you know where I think they can really gauge? You know where I really think that they can bring a lot of customers in is from the figure community, because where these are priced, I think you can convert a lot of figure collectors
like
to come in.
$50 more than a hot toy, if that. You know what I mean?
If that, $300, if that, not even.
Yep.
So I think that's where they can tackle is getting the word. But we're doing that for them, right? We're doing that for them. Even if your show's getting a certain amount of views, your show, another show, this show, with an ES of 500 at $300, it'll sell. The point here is to sell, and it will sell.
But that's the thing too. We talk about it all the time, like XM Studios and all the other like statue companies. Like they don't communicate a lot. And this is like an opportunity for Twitter to communicate this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I like that the debut was actually on a
on
show,
a-
right? On
yeah, on a
BST
show.
versus them
I
trying to
love
do their
that.
own cringy thing.
That's
You know what I
community.
mean?
Yeah, I think that's more. That's it trickles down. It
Yeah.
trickles down.
Yep. The point is to get
Well,
it out there. And I think
I really hope this does well. Like, I definitely am interested in the Doomsday. The freaking Mr. Freeze is badass. The
Firestorm
clay
is
face.
good, man.
Jeez, man.
That
even the
Firestorm.
clay face. Dude.
I do
Biggie,
love
we're
what
gonna spam Martian Manhunter. I'm telling you right now.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, they got to
Because
do it, Marcia.
They said that they're gonna put up a vote and let the fans vote. So if Martian Manhunter's one of them, we're
Man.
spamming it.
Yeah, you can't depend on Buck for that vote, but I'll vote for you.
Appreciate
I'll vote
it.
for it.
do you guys think this would have done better in quarter scale?
No.
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 Bust and quarter scale. I get it. You guys got some, but I think the part of the bus is that presence of like almost having it, and this is closer to that. I think it's the perfect size for you not to be able to worry about fitting in a life size, and not worrying about it's just a little something that I could print out and just put it on the desk.
Too many fingers in the quarter scale basket. If you can bring this to market at third scale at that price point, run with it.
Yeah.
Liberty teased the Martian Manhunter.
There it is.
Oh man.
Why do you know all of this
man.
stuff, Jeff Delaney?
Jeff knows the right
Jeff.
people. That's the thing. I heard he doesn't sleep though. like Dracula.
Jeff, get some sleep.
So the thing on this one too is like it's gonna be 4 busts per year, as of right now. But like one of the guys was saying, like if this sells more than that, like if it sells well, basically, they're gonna push up the numbers. But for next year, the projected number is 4.
This just in, CNP. This just in. Phoenix Sly has an important message for you in the community.
Well, Phoenix.
Yeah. Day one, he says. You've never seen that before. Phoenix custom games.
Dude,
that's when
he's
that's all the marketing you need.
He's all of the buzzwords, and he's getting this. See,
that's the 5-year plan right there. It's like turned into like 3 months right there.
Dude, and you got he's on that 5-year plan, so he'll.
I'll be honest though. These shouldn't have been renders or sketches, whatever you want to call it, concepts. These should be boom, ready to go.
Like this?
Not ready to pre-order, yeah, or at least teased like that, an arm or something. I don't want to see renders. I don't want to wait. It's not a 5-year plan at $300 a pop.
So all of these renders, I mean, even the Superman is a render.
No, Superman's real. Superman's
real, right? So I think what they did was awesome because they gave you one real one that is ready and showing you like
feel of it.
This is the quality you could expect, and here's what we cooking. We're not ready to show, but I'm not. But imagine how many people without these art would have been like, well, what else are you doing? What could I expect?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They should have had it ready. In my opinion, 2 to 3 ready to go.
Oh, like a question I forgot to ask was like, do we know, or these are immediate, the ones that are going to be immediately next, or are these like projected?
These might not even happen.
Yeah.
They said these might not even happen. That's why the insecurity is like.
Come up real quick.
Oh, we don't know what
judging by
he
says,
So it's
John
probably like,
can't
let's
wait.
see how the Superman
In Canadian
does.
years, he ages 4 times faster than
Like, you know what, back in. That was pretty good. I'll give it to him. Like, that was pretty good.
him. You stopped his dad joke dead in his tracks.
I'll respect him because he's a back kid. My son.
Sorry, saying?
No, I don't think you could sun him after that one.
These could have been drawn on the toilet, right? Like, you don't know if they're going to come to fruition.
Hey, yo, whoever
Fruition?
drew these on the toilet, man, y'all talented. Y'all do so much
me up,
more in the
man.
toilet than I do.
But,
Yeah, no.
anyways.
Well, if they are, I really dig the concepts. Like I said, I don't know if the statue is going to be what the quality is, but I'm looking at the Superman and being like, okay, at least I know what to expect as far as what their target is. So that's enough to hold me for a while. But yeah, man, I really would like to see Tweeterhead on some like I know Sideshow got the Marvel license, but there's some I would love to see when I see their He-Man line, the Master of the Universe line. And I'm like, dude, that would be perfect for me to get Spider-Man and Spider-Man villains, yo. I would love Tweeterhead to do it because they're not afraid to take chances and modernize it, and at the same time respecting the original source material.
My attack on this, if I was Chad, 100% try to convert the figure collectors into the statues. You go from 3rd scale busts to 6th scale figures and so forth, and it becomes a ladder because the price. I'm telling you, a hot toy figure is more than that bust.
Especially when you talk about the die-cast ones, homie. The die-cast ones are expensive.
That's a good point.
That's my biggest takeaway.
John, I've been meaning to ask you this. Last week on Constructive Outrage, Slifer did an unboxing bare armed, and there was a lot of hair there. And I wanted to know.
Slifer's
how did that
okay.
make you
He's
feel?
against the. He's Slifer
exempt?
can do whatever. He's exempt from the rule.
Okay. All right.
Is it because he dethroned Buck?
No, it's because he's on Collectors Club.
Oh,
there you go. There you go.
I don't have any clips for that. That's my bad.
Remember.
Nah, man. Let's get out of here. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes already. Just our Jarhead. Any final thoughts?
No, just like I said before, it's getting close to the holidays.
What'd you get me for Christmas?
What do you want?
Whoa. Brazilian
buttered popcorn.
Layered butter popcorn.
Layered I got you. Layered butter popcorn.
A steak?
Yo, you know what? We should do a Secret Santa between all of our
We
channels.
should. That would be cool.
That'd be dope.
Yeah,
What's the
We'll
limit?
set a not expensive because people go crazy.
$100-$1,600 limit right there.
Yeah, probably I was thinking about probably
said
15 to
$9
20.
Not including shipping.
I don't know. One of us will end up with Buck, and I don't know, dude.
Oh man, yo, you don't want Cole. Buck knows how to give codes. Where did Buck go?
Wait, is
Wait,
freaking Thanksgiving
where'd he
next
go?
week? Oh,
He
no,
leave?
it is next week.
It's next week.
Yeah,
bro.
Thanksgiving's next week, bro.
Thanksgiving is next week.
What are you
Thursday.
thankful for, Steve?
Dang.
My wife woke up today and be like, I just realized I woke up and Thanksgiving is next week. I was like, yes, it
I'm
is.
thankful for
I'll pick up my
everything.
TV this weekend, man.
Not this weekend coming up, the weekend after.
The week,
No,
the
next week.
Thursday.
Next
Yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday. This Thursday.
Next-
coming up.
Not this Thursday, next
Not
Thursday.
this
Not this
Thursday. The Thursday
next
coming up
Thursday,
after the
okay.
weekend.
Yeah.
Let's take it
Next
easy.
day.
All right.
God, that's
Yes, he
great.
does, Spider. That's where he
A
starts.
real,
It's
real
Canada.
Thanksgiving. The real
No,
Thanksgiving.
you guys are a little late.
Santa starts in Canada.
All right, Jar. Had you ruined my whole weekend? So here we
Thanks,
go.
Sharon.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Thanks for stopping by, man. How about you, Mr. Kennedy?
No, I'm good.
You good? No, man. Thanks for stopping by too, man. Definitely
Anytime.
appreciate it.
Always a good time.
Awesome. Rashid, how about you, man?
I got something in the works. I'll talk about it after the show. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Sounds good, man. How about you, Piggy?
I don't have anything new coming in anytime soon, so I just maybe kind of like playing around with some of the older pieces, posting them here and there, working on the display, just laying low.
Awesome, man.
Thankful to be here, man. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Thank you for joining in. The Everyday Collector.
Congrats on 800.
Oh, yeah.
To the moon. And to everybody who hung out with us for 3.5 hours on a Tuesday.
It's a trap.
That goes off too.
Casual Nerd was on the on your show, John, for Monday.
Oh yeah, the Speaker's Corner.
Corner.
How can we forget?
Yeah.
Long delayed, big time.
Oh,
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that was good. That was good to hear. And you showed the collection. The cat. I wanted to wring the cat's neck. But...
Everyone knows her more than me, so it's all
Yeah.
good. It's fun. Cool, man. Thanks for joining in.
Steve. Yeah, man. Of
Cool.
course, always.
Crippler, man. Where can we find you tomorrow?
Tomorrow on Constructive Outrage. But to echo John, congrats on 800, dude. That's big. Huge milestone. Look forward to 800 more.
800 million more. That's what
8 million more.
Yeah.
Don't settle. Join us tomorrow. Constructive Outrage. Casting Spider-Gwen. Big thing is unboxing Shane. I can't wait to see Shane's face and his reaction. We casted Spider-Gwen tomorrow. Get your girl ready. If you want, you can run them through the tracks filter to make sure they don't got any marks because they missed it last time. Spider-Gwen tomorrow. Shane's LBS Hulk unboxing. That thing's gonna be huge.
I can't wait to
and
see the
epic.
thumbnail. Yeah.
I know how to work on that probably right after this. And then other than that, we're just gonna be bullshitting, doing our thing. Everybody's welcome. Please join us.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think I have a free person to cast a Spider-Gwen.
Oh, you have? Oh, you got it. Bring it.
I don't know, but something tells me Shane might have it because his pick was a pick that I had.
Have a good night,
Yeah,
everyone. See you guys. Thank you guys.
Later.
Bye. CMP 2024. CMP 2024.
This show has been brought to you by tampons. When your red Sonia starts leaking, tampons.
Jesus.
It's also
It's
also been brought to you by
That's a
balloon
blade.
weapons.
That's a